before everybody shows up. And let's check the energy and see what's going on here today. I hope you're all doing okay, whoever sees this later. Let's see, what do we have? What's happening in the cosmos today? We have warrior woman and the initiation, okay? So there's, I feel like this is giving spiritual battle, but at the same time, it might not appear as violent as it actually is. And it's something to do with initiation. So now since this is at the collective level, it's probably a very large energy moving around the planet we can all tap into. Hi Benita, how are you? Thank you, the Fanta shirt, yeah. Hi Ashley, hi Marina, welcome in guys. Just doing a little collective reading to check on the energy and awakening. So we're being initiated into yet another awakening, you guys, with the warrior woman here. And this is not easy to accomplish, okay? This is for the highest ranking souls, like the highest spiritual rank. Yeah, and unbound, okay? We're freeing ourselves from a very heavy devil energy, okay? We're literally breaking chains left, right, and center, and we're doing it because we're meant to. And naturally, the divine supports us, okay? So if you guys have been feeling under, you know, something where you could call like a spiritual attack lately, that is why, okay? So strength, yeah, so this is also a test with the warrior woman. It's like the divine is allowing us to go through this so we learn our own strength, okay? And then we will be unbound from old energies that pretty much used to tell us we're nothing, we're not good enough, we cannot, you know. It's a very powerful and it's really bossy energy, to be honest. Okay, what do we have with the initiation? How are you all doing today? Oh, completion. Okay, so oh my goodness, it's like the last of a series of initiations. Okay, we're coming really close to the peak, you guys. This is good. Okay, it's giving a heavy new world energy. Yeah, we're demolishing this damn matrix down here. And with the awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. And we're going to get to integrate all of us, okay? Because it's not, the soul is not here to beautify itself. The soul is here to be who the soul is meant to be in its entirety, right? So with good, with bad, with ugly, with beautiful, we just have to be complete. And we have teacher with the awakening. So whoever is going through this last stage of awakening here will be able to help the others, okay? So there are souls who access an energetic code, they do the fight, they access it, they release it into the ethers, okay? And then it's much easier for those who awaken later to tap into it, okay? So this is giving world leader energy. Yeah, psychic healing, okay? So that's the confirmation if we needed one. And grace, this is giving temperance energy, so heavily divinely guided. All right, Spirit, what else do you want us to know? Okay, can you tell us more about the warrior woman, please? Okay, the Ace of Swords, okay? So we are fighting a fight in truth, okay? So whoever this warrior woman is holding that sword over there, she's holding the truth, okay? So this is breaking through illusion, delusion, confusion. Yeah, we're literally using the sword of truth to break through illusion that's being casted upon us. So we're breaking the matrix. We no longer believe it. We can see the truth now. We remember who we are. And the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. We are grounding this energy. Good job, you guys. Hell yeah, I love it. And yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, we're opening the portals where you know, many other souls can come through. Was the initiation? Yeah, and we have the Knight of Swords here with the initiation. So we are seeing the truth, we're using the truth to crack the illusion, and then we are moving with that truth towards completion and helping others do the same thing. What's with the awakening? And we have the Six of Wands. Success, you guys. We did it. Okay, that's good. Great energy, man. This is beautiful. And we have the King of Cups as well. So now we can stabilize emotionally in this energy. It's very close to being able to be embodied, okay, fully. And we have what else do we have here? The Ten of Swords. Something is ending. And yeah, it's giving like those who try to suppress and oppress, something is ending for them, a painful ending. Okay, what's with the Strength here was the test. And we have the Knight of Wands as well. Okay, so we prove the Strength. We can hold that baton pretty much and either whack with it or take it to what it needs to get. And what's with the Completion? Oh my god, this Completion card, then it's Saturn too. Like, look at this, we're making it through the door. It's wide open. The world is changing. And 3 might be important as well. Maybe number 3, like 333 stands out to you guys as well. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay, this has been a long fight. It's been long in coming, this ending here. And yeah, we almost felt like we couldn't harvest properly up to now. I think that's gonna get a lot easier. Okay, it's in the Pentacles too. So again, we have embodiment, grounding of the energy. And what's with the Teacher? So you guys, we're gonna do some questions and all that. I just want to finish this collective. I like to check on the energy before we start the live. And with the Teacher here, we have Justice. Hallelujah. Okay, so justice is being met finally. Things will be all right. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Spirit is saying get ready to walk away from everything that used to be, all the fakeness, all the oppression, all the suppression, all the enslavement. Yeah, we're going to like pretty much forget about it. All right, so the breaking of chains. Look at this, look at this. True Dillis, I feel like you're familiar. Maybe you changed your username? The Wild Feminine, yeah, with the Warrior Woman. This is Divine Feminine kind of energy, that's for sure, because the Divine Feminine fights different than the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is more aggressive, more outward, more like domineering as well, but the Divine Feminine is just kind of like a quiet strength that doesn't have to prove, right? But it withstands a whole lot of attacks and a whole lot of messiness. Okay, spirit of water, right? So water is feminine energy as well. Okay, so it's possible that many of you guys felt like you're fighting this fight alone, but it's not true. We're coming together. And autumn, a time for letting go, lighten your load. So that's exactly what's happening here, right? We are going into that period when we're just gonna have to pretty much set it down. And sisterhood, a new sisterhood adventure. Okay, perfect. So this is looking good, you guys. We are in movement, spiritually, energetically. We're not giving up, and we are definitely winning this fight. Okay. Now, how are you guys? What do you guys have any questions, or we can do some yes and no questions for subscribers? If anybody wants a reading, you guys, my website is just in the description of this channel. Okay, so go to my channel and you can click on my website over there. It says TikTok live readings, but it's the same price for YouTube. Okay, and everything is in Canadian dollars. Yeah, it is nice, right? It is. Yeah, it's been long in coming, you guys. Like, this fight is longer than we can remember, but we're actually starting to remember who we are at a collective level, you know, and the things that we can do, the things that we can be. Not even do, is like the things that we can be, that we have the option of being. That's deep, deep, deep. That's quantum as heck. Okay, let's see who's all here. Oh, okay, you joined the first live. Hey, welcome in. Come on in. Took his stuff and left my life for good. Jason, oh yes, Ashley, that's good. I'm good. Vicky, how are you? And Benita, hello. Oh wow, so Ashley, are you still here? Is he gone now for good? I hope he's not coming back. Are you feeling better as well? since you left? You guys, the comments are not really updating, so I might not see what you guys are saying. Marina, are you there? Yeah, I don't think my comments are updating, you guys. I am so sorry about that. Let me press some buttons over here. Oh, you are? Okay, so the comments are updating. That's good. If you guys have any questions that you want answered, anything like that, let me know, and we can do some of that. Otherwise, we're gonna do another collective. Okay. Well, let's check on the energy some more then. Okay, Spirit, what else is going on in the cosmos? What do we need to know? And one more shuffle. Okay, let's see what's happening, what's going around. Balanced emotions, that's that King of Cups energy that we saw. Okay, so let's focus on being the master of our own emotions, you know, like feel them and then let them go. Don't let them control you. And there's an energy, there's something about fear as well, okay? So try not to give into your fears. Yeah, there are spirits that are trying to scare us, you know, like negative spirits. And we have union as well, okay? So that's the union between ourselves and our higher self, okay? Our emotional body. Okay, and then we have knowledge as well. So it looks like the divine is trying to teach us something about how to master our emotions and come in union with our higher self and our emotional body. Okay, let's, yeah, wisdom, okay, knowledge and wisdom. So they're definitely teaching us something. Let's see what they have to say. What is this knowledge? Joy, affirmations, surroundings, light, and beauty. Okay, so they wanna teach us something about how to reach that high vibration energy of joy. Okay, but that's you know, it's not like joy as in, you know, we get something and then we're excited for a minute. It's, you know, like a long term, like it's kind of like maintaining the energy. Yeah, harvest, right? Because again, you know, we fought really hard and we've done everything the divine asked us to do, right? So now we're coming to the point where we're gonna have to get used to like harvesting, you know, everything that we've put in. Yeah, gifted. They are also giving us a bunch of gifts as well for whoever this resonates with, right? This is very high spiritual ranking person, right? So you guys are getting even more gifts than before, okay? So yeah, it doesn't seem like the first time a gift is activated. Whoever I'm talking to has been activated into their gifts before, but there are new ones coming. What do we have with the balanced emotions? Beginnings, adjustment, shedding, new, and release. Okay, so Spirit is saying we no longer have to be so stressed out and, you know, kind of like looking behind us and you know, being worried for what's coming. We're going into a period that's much more balanced and enchanted, childlike, wonder, fae, and gateways. So they want us to get used to those emotions of curiosity and awe, you know, and just, you know, it's very childlike, very much so, you know. And what's this union between? Hi, Queen, I'm good. How are you? Sovereign. Okay, so yeah, we are becoming sovereign into our own energy, and it's almost like we are coming, the way they present it is as if we are coming into union with the truth. Okay, and as we know, the truth shall set you free. It always does. And we have echoes as well, right? So this is giving ancestors kind of stepping in, and you know, they're trying to remind us how clear we can be, how pure, how aligned. It's all about alignment and meditation. Okay, so routine, breath, quiet, and peace. Okay, so we're gonna have to try to be in that energy of peace and quiet, and try to see, you know, to discover our new gifts. Because if we think about it, it is a new world, you guys, right? So it's not gonna be easy. Like, I mean, it's exciting and everything, but at the same time, we're gonna have a lot of adjustment to do. All right. What do you want to tell us about the balanced emotions? For the balanced emotions, we have the Seven of Swords. So, like I said, we're always looking behind our back. We just know something is gonna pop up. Somebody's gonna try to attack us. You know, certain lower vibrational energies will try to attach. And just like in this card in here, you know, we like always feel like there's someone like, you know, kind of waiting for us to stab us in the back. And the spirits are saying that we're gonna have to gently kind of, you know, let go of that worry. They understand why we have it, but at the same time it must be released, because we can only feel so many things at once, right? Yeah. And the Five of Pentacles, they say another problem we're used to being left behind. We're also used to putting in work and then that work being taken away from us before we actually reap the benefits. You know, like people pretty much like cheating family, those who are supposed to love us, you know, they are the ones that put us down. And you know, those empowered as well, that we were supposed to trust, and we did trust, you know, they showed us they are not they shouldn't be trusted. So a whole lot of lower vibrational emotions, we're moving up to the next level. So I'm not saying we're not going to be attacked anymore. I'm not saying we're not, you know, everything will be easy like butterflies and roses from now on, but it will get a lot easier, right? Yeah, and that's because we're stabilizing the energy. Wow, we have the Five of Wands here as well, right? So the Five of Wands are those petty conflicts that people bring towards us, you know, like jealousy, trying to sabotage you, you know, just create like bringing us in a very, you know, negative mood for like what appears to us to be like no reason at all. Anything else we need to get rid of, Spirit? Okay, and we have this the moon here as well. Okay, so these are those times when we're very confused, when we don't know what's happening, when we think that we know something, and and then we are being proven that in fact we don't really know that much, right? So the moon energy, it's very confusing, it's very traumatic as well, you know. That's is the shadow, right? That's what our trauma hides. It's in the shadow. So that's gonna be cleared up as well. It's like, it's almost there's like a light coming on that will show us the things that we need to work on, the things that, you know, we think are truth, but they are not in fact truth, right? So yeah, there's a almost like a overturn in power here. And then we have the King of Wands also, right? So we get that with the Union and the Sovereign. So the King of Wands is definitely a boss, right? Like the King of Wands knows what he's doing. He has mastered his energy and can embody it very, very well. It's also the strongest fighter in the tarot, right? So we are you know, coming into union with that part of us that knows they can win. Okay, so that's very intense energy there. And then we have the Knight of Swords again, as well. So this is when we cut through the illusion, the confusion, the things that are being, you know, the energies that are being casted upon us and destabilizing us majorly. Okay, so now we're gonna speak. Maybe before we used to be quiet when we think something is wrong. That's no longer happening. We're gonna see something wrong. We're going to voice it. You know, if they don't like it, then they don't like it. That's fine. And we also have the Two of Swords as well, so we can see that girl walking on a tightrope over there, right? So we are going to be able to, it's almost like it's saying we are so skilled in fighting right now and in speaking our truth that we can pretty much handle like anything. Phantom, if you'd like a reading, just go to the channel description. And my website is there. You can purchase one there. It's under TikTok live readings, but you can purchase the, you know, you can do the same for YouTube, right? And then I get a notification here, and I will be delighted to give you a reading. Okay, let's see. What's with the knowledge? So we are being gifted with new knowledge, and this knowledge is about us handling and embodying our gifts, using our gifts essentially in such a way that will bring us to the place where we can harvest this energy and actually transmute it and manipulate it to our benefit. And also they wanna give us a lot of knowledge about joy, right? About how we can reach that vibration of joy, right? Which is very, very high vibing. And Emperor and the Fool, so they're saying this is a new journey where we are going to be the ones in control of our life, and that's the way it should be. Okay, so people, like, I don't know, the people are always concerned with controlling others, but it's just gonna be so obvious that, like, who we need to control is ourselves, right? Like, we need to be in control of ourselves in order to be able to build this new world they are talking about. And it's this knowledge is related to peace as well, at the Four of Swords. This is where we meditate, we see things, we discuss with the divine, we understand things, and again, it's a very peaceful energy. And yeah, it might come through dreams as well, but dreams have a way of confusing us. But with all the knowledge we have and all the gifts and stuff, we are going to actually understand, what our dreams mean as well. And we have the Tower. This is a crazy change, okay? It's not a joke. It's not light. I mean, the world is changing. So yeah, there's nothing light about it. Light is in versus heavy. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple oracle cards here and see what other advice we can get. What else do you want to tell us, Spirit, please and thank you? Family. See, we are going home to family. Yeah, because a lot of us maybe felt that we're not truly home here. We felt like we are on Earth, but not of the world, kind of like in the world, but not of the world, right? So we almost felt displaced. Is giving a heavy starseed energy. And maybe, lots of us have had that feeling where, we're longing for home, but you don't really know where home is, right? They're saying that we are going to feel like home in this on this planet here, right? Because the true Earth is awakening as well. Yeah, we have light as well, so we are going to be able to recognize those who are like us, like soul tribe, and those who live in the light, and we're not going to feel as alone as we have been. And clarity as well, right? So again, they are insisting about that split of the confusion, of the delusion, right? Of all the things that we've been lied about. And it's one thing when somebody lies to you and you don't do your due diligence and believe it. It's another thing when you're born into a lie, right? And we have centered as well. So this is a very grounded, very balanced energy. We are going to be able to live this clarity and, like high light frequency. Magical. Yeah, it is truly, truly magical. All right, and Earth. Yeah, so they are bringing heaven on Earth is what they are saying. And you guys should be proud because, everybody added, to this fight. It wouldn't have been able to be completed without the help that everybody put in, right? We all did our part. Yeah, and we have the owl as well. So this is wisdom here. It's being able to see in the dark. It's being able to move quietly in such a way that puts you at the top of the food chain, basically. Thanks, Marina. 86,000 seconds. That's quite a while. Okay, anything else besides the owl? I think they want me to clarify this owl here, I'm hearing. Okay, let me get one more of this little shamanic cards, and we're gonna clarify the owl too and see what it's saying. Coyote, okay, so Coyote is very, very smart, is, also like able to come up with a plan, right? And it's a little bit of a trickster too, right? So between the owl and the Coyote, owl is more kind of like earthly knowledge, and the owl, the way I see it, it's more like a spiritual kind of knowledge. And the serpent, this is the inner knowledge, right? It's giving Kundalini awakening. And the hummingbird, I mean, it's just sweet, right? Hummingbirds flock with each other. They love the best of plants. They help with nature. So it's giving that kind of like interconnected, energetic exchange between people and Mother Earth, right? Yeah, and the hunter as well, which is also very connected to the forest, to the planet, and to nature in general. Yeah, and then we're coming back to water, which is, one of the first cards we got in the previous reading here. So yeah, everything is in the emotions. Starts in the emotions where we need to be balanced, but it does embody and it does become a story, a real story in the 3D world. They've been talking about this for so long. It's such beautiful energy. When we sit and think about it, it's like, are we seriously really changing the world? Like, I mean, it's crazy. Wow. Okay. All right, you guys, let's put these cards away and let's do another collective reading. If you guys have, those yes or no questions, I will be able to answer them for you now. So just write them there. Make sure you mention you're a subscriber before you ask your question, and I will answer them for you. Phantom, you want to know if you'll have a big win on decay soon? Okay, I don't know what decay is, but I don't need to know. I can definitely answer your question. Are you a subscriber? Do we have phantom spirits here? Yes. Will Phantom have a big win on decay soon? Oh my god, yeah, it's saying yes. Yeah, so that's good. Let me pull a couple cards for you and see what else I can... Yeah, I'm just gonna get an advice for you quickly, okay? Let me just put these cards away so we don't mix the energy with the collective energy. So we can see clearly what's going on. Yay, that's right. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it. What is decay anyway? Like, I mean, if you feel called to tell us, or... Yeah, I'm just curious. I don't need to know. Thank you, yeah. Everybody, like, it looks really good on camera. This Fanta shirt, thank you. As a young kid growing up, I love, yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, the Fanta girls. Okay, I thought you were gonna say the Fanta drink. Oh, DraftKings. Okay, is that a video game? I am so like I don't really know about like games, about like stuff like this, but. Do a little dance sometimes too during the commercials. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's awesome. I know, I remember like all the things we had as kids. Okay, so let's see. Let's get an advice for you here, Phantom. Oh, sports betting. Okay, sounds good. Okay, now I have an idea. All right, so let's get an advice for you here. All right, Spirit, what do you want Phantom to know? What should they keep their eyes open for? The YouTube app is so weird. Honestly, it has like no settings. Okay, maybe that's better. Alright, so we have magical power and cut ties, okay? So they want you to cut something out in your life because it's affecting your magical power, which really shows up as luck, really. Right, so let's see, what about this? Let me grab some tarot cards here. What about the magical power? What does Phantom need to know, please and thank you? The Nine of Cups. So they're saying your luck is at its best when you are happy. Okay, the Nine of Cups, it's a very content kind of energy. You know, when you don't need anybody, you don't even feel like you need to conform to, you know, certain rules that you don't agree with either, right? So the Nine of Cups, it's somebody that does what they do and they're happy and content with it. They don't care what people say about it. You know, not that you're not social or anything like that, but at the same time, it's like I am the master of my own life, of my own destiny. So I do what I do and I'm happy with it, because if I wasn't happy, guess what? I would change the way I do things. So he's giving a very much in control kind of like personality and love. Look at this. This is a lot of feelings here. So Spirit says in order for the universe to return to you what you put out, you have to put love, and it starts with self-love. The Nine of Cups, it's an energy of self-love, really, more than anything. But you know, when we have love for ourselves, we make sure we're happy, right? Just like when we love somebody, we want to make sure they're happy and they have everything they need and stuff, right? So the universe is like the more higher vibrational you are, and high vibration is, you know, when our feelings are where they need to be. You know, when we understand, we can process the way life works. Now, I'm not saying there's no mystery in life. Obviously, there's always mystery. But at the same time, it's like you're okay with what's coming, you know? Like you just know, like deep inside, you know that either way you're going to be okay. Right? And then when you have that energy, the universe is like a mirror, right? So that's when we talk about manifestation, like manifesting from a positive place, right? It's like you're full of self-love, of peace, of and again, you know, like this energy needs to be maintained, right? So it's not like we reach a certain threshold and then we just like don't do anything to stay there. It's like, no, you can't. It's a relationship with yourself. But when you do this and you do what's best for you, then the universe can return that to you, right? Because again, the universe is like a mirror. So yeah, keep that in mind, and you know, stay up on your vibration, on your feelings, and you will get it, whatever it is you want to get. Yeah, it's not even about work, you know, like it's not even like putting in work so you can get stuff in return. It's more like just be you, you know, be who you are, and your life will be what it's meant to be, right? Anything else here, Spirit? But we have cut ties here. I'm gonna look into that, because there's some, yeah, see, there's somebody in your energy that's making everything like really hard. This kind of is making your life quite hard, okay? And they're saying you need to let go of this thing or person. Let me just clarify. What is this? What or who is this? Yeah, high vibes, yeah. Yeah, and you know, again, like our energy kind of like dips, like it doesn't, you know, stay high all the time. But you know, as long as the way we live, it's a way of life, really, you know. It's like you check in with yourself. You're like, oh my god, today I'm having a bad day. Why am I so pissed off? Why are all these bad things happening to me? So instead of going deeper into that victim mentality, right, then we just come up and we're like, okay, I'm gonna understand what I meant to, but what can I do now, right, to make this better? And look, compassion, right? So it's somebody that doesn't have compassion for you. It's like they put on so much energy onto you, and it's almost like they make you carry their problems from them. So I don't know if you know who this is, but yeah, it's somebody that you're really like nurturing and giving to, but they don't return the energy. They just literally like burden you. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, harvest. See, so that's why you're not able to harvest. You're not able to get back all this energy that you're putting, all this love energy that you're putting out, right? It's almost like, yeah, this person shows up as some kind of a blockage. See, and you probably a coworker. Let's check and see. Yeah, because usually these people, they need to be let go because they take a lot from us. Do we have phantom spirits here still? Is this a co-worker that's burdening, Phantom? Yeah, that's it. You know who that person is? Yeah, try to not let them affect your energy, the way you feel and the way you see life. And yeah, because they probably like, I think they keep coming towards you, like, and putting more and more stuff on you. Can you give us one advice about this person? How can Phantom let go of them? Purposeful. Okay, so Spirit says talk to them like you mean it. You know, like don't because I feel like you feel bad for this person, whoever this person is. Like the way they get to you is because you feel bad, because you have like compassion for them and stuff. right? And you know, they come and like they dump all sorts of problems on you or issues or whatever they dump on you. And spirit is like, remember your purpose, you know, older person. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is it the person Phantom is talking about? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so you know, like spirit is like, remember your purpose, right? Like your purpose is to be in this Nine of Cups, right? So you can receive this beautiful love and stuff. So you know, like it's with it's oh, wow, how do I say it? It's not even like you don't have compassion. It's like in a way you kind of like cut them out. Yeah, stuck in their ways. But see, the way you look at it, maybe you feel like you have compassion and you kind of like let them do whatever they do and all that. But spirit is like, you would have actually have more compassion if you don't allow that, because they need to turn inward and look at themselves, right? But the more people they have to put their stuff on, basically to them their stuff on, you know, the less likely they are to change, and then they'll never be right, right? So spirit here is like, okay, just switch it a little bit. Like, you know, it's actually more compassionate to cut them out and tell them that what they're doing is not right. Yeah, because with the mystical here, it's almost like their spirits want to help as well, but you know, they kind of like need that push so that person can kind of start taking a look at themselves to see what the hell they're doing. Yeah, and crystalline, right? So they can see really clearly. Yeah. Queen, your message got restricted. But let me know, Phantom, if there's any other questions you have about this or anything I can make more clear for you. Yeah, Five of Cups, that person is sad as heck. Like, very, like, victim-like mentality. Thank you. Yeah, it's your energy. I'm just reading it. You're welcome, Phantom. It's a pleasure every time. Now, if anybody else has, you know, like questions, we would do free yes and no questions for subscribers here, you guys. So this is fine. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so if you have any questions about your life, about whatever, ask away. Otherwise, we're gonna do another collective reading. Oh, I think that's my dog. It got hot. She's a husky. She wants to come in. Should I trust B that A will do... should Marina trust D that A will do the paperwork? Ah, it's giving no, Marina. Do we have Benita spirits here? Does Sean wonder if Benita is dating anyone? Yes, he does. Let me just let my dog inside, Benita, and we're gonna take a look into it, okay? Yeah, it's been a while since we looked into Sean's energy. Queen, hi. May I ask, what will evolve romantically with my connection with Devon? Devon. Yes, you know what? We can, yeah, you know what? Let's do these two readings. Let's do Benita. I'm gonna put you guys down on the list here. And then if anybody else wants a reading, we can, they can book one on the website. Yeah, let's do a couple of free readings. Why not? Okay, so we have Benita, and then we have Queen. Yeah, this one is a husky. She's a lunatic. My goodness, what a crazy dog. But I'm just gonna quickly go put her inside because I think the sun, it's on the balcony. So now she's all hot. Sorry, you guys, I'm back. Oh, of course, Benita, of course. No worries. No, no, Queen. No, I'm gonna do Benita's reading, and then we're gonna do yours. All right. So let's see. What does Benita need to know about Sean? Oh, how was the party, by the way? You guys went to a party, I think, right? Did he talk to you? Was he nice? Were you more open? Just letting you know I will. Oh, oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, you're welcome, Queen. Okay, so let's see. We have the Nine of Swords here. So you're worried about this relationship. There's something stressing you out, Benita. Okay, we're gonna have to definitely deal with that because we do not want you in an energy of fear. Okay, so we're gonna look to see how you can get out of that. And we have the Magician here as well. So you are worried because you don't know if you can make this happen almost, you know, like it's almost like you feel you don't have all the tools to, you know, like put this relationship together kind of thing. So yeah, there's something that's scaring you here, that's kind of worrying you. Very much so, because you actually truly want this to work. Like you feel like you could probably make a home with this person and, you know, live a beautiful life and stuff. What else do we have here? The High Priestess. Okay, so we're on track here. The Five of Wands. There's the Fight of the Emperor and the Three of Swords. Okay, so you might even be worried that maybe he's a little bit... I don't know. I just don't want to be hurt. Yeah, and you're also worried that he's gonna bring a lot of conflict. Because and I think you're worried that you might do something, then he's gonna look at it as if you broke his heart, and then he's gonna, you know, kind of like come back and attack, and he's gonna be like one of those like back and forth kind of things. Okay, anything else we need to know about Benita's energy here? And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so Spirit says you are able to reach a place of peace here and stability. So they know you know how to do it. So they are like, okay, if you can, you know, find that energy of peace, you know, because like we know, you know, whatever is yours, it will happen unless we stop it from happening, right? Because that's what destiny pretty much means. Is like, you know, we're meant to come here, do some things, or experience some things, be some things, right? And really what's when that's not happening, when our destiny is not unfolding, is because we get into our own way, or, you know, someone else. But either way, if that path is clear, we always have the power to overcome these things, right? So yeah, Spirit is saying, you know, find that energy of peace because you have access to it, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. What about him? Okay, so he wants to work with you as usual, you know, very, he's like, yeah, he's still in the beginning, but, you know, it's not completely new, so she knows I exist, and I think she likes me, like, I mean, why wouldn't she like me kind of thing, you know, so, yeah, he's a little bit not quite sure, but at the same time, he knows that he'd be willing to work with you on this. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, I mean, yeah, he feels like you guys have kind of, maybe you worked together towards this relationship more, and now he's like, that's kind of dying out, like I haven't really you know, hung out with her so much, I haven't really like even maybe seen her, or, you know, it's like we're kind of going backwards, so we need to turn this train back forward. Aww. Yeah, like it's almost like a decrease in manifestation. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, he feels you cut him out as well. He's like, yeah, it's almost like he's thinking, you know, if you didn't wanna like mess with him at all, you would have told him. So he kind of says that to himself. Hi, Ananya, how are you? Welcome in. Says him, yeah. You shouldn't be awake, Ananya, if it's the middle of the night. Okay, so yeah, he's counting on that. He's like, you know what? She kind of like cut me out. I don't really have access to her, or something cut him out from you. But at the same time, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to tell her. Yeah, it's almost like he wants to communicate to you that is like, hey, we're not going forward, like we should be like going, we're going backwards. So like even if you cut me out, I just want to say I want to move forward in this relationship. Right? So he's a little, I feel it's almost like he's a little bit upset for not seeing you for a while. With the Ace of Cups here, he's like, yeah, there's a new love, it's potential there. We can definitely get this going. So yeah, he's a little bit, like he's a bit worried, but he's not very worried that you don't like him. It's almost like I feel he's like the circumstances are not leading us to where we need to get. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Why does he feel with the Queen? Maybe he feels you come up, you show he sees you as a little bit like almost like scary, like like a little bit like aggressive, like he's like, okay, like I would like her more to be kind of like open and stuff, like he feels like you love being in control like a lot. See each other at family events. Yeah, that's it. So maybe like unapproachable. Maybe he feels like, if you like really wanted to, you could be like a lot more approachable in a way. Right? Because he wants to tell you this truth. Like honestly, he just pretty much like what he wants is to tell you that he likes you, and he knows you kind of like him too. Like even if he's not like as much as he likes you. Yeah, intimidating. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, intimidating. So yeah, he's like, and he can tell that you like him. He feels like he cannot break through your defenses, but he has a plan though anyway to talk to you, some kind of a plan. I don't know if it's like a solid plan or whatever, but he does it's almost like he feels like he knows how he's gonna talk to you at some point or another. Yeah, but either way, he's thinking about, yeah, he feels like he cannot right now, probably because he doesn't see you. But it's crazy then. Yeah, well, with the King of Wands, I mean, this is a strong, right? Like this is like a very strong person. It's basically like, like a fighter. The King of Wands is the most like powerful, right? So it's almost like he knows that you would carry yourself well in battle, kind of energy like that. So yeah, he feels like if you were more open, like it's always the same thing that I notice it shows up, right? Like if you were a little bit more open, then he would like be able to tell you, because I mean he's sitting here with the message, like I mean look, even like the thing he's flying is like a paper crane or whatever, right? So he's like, I'm here with the message and I kind of know how I'm gonna do it, but right now like nothing is moving at the Eight of Swords. So he's very much in his head about it, right? Like he's making plan in his head, like everything is going on in his head. Like in the actual like physical, there's a decrease of the energy, right? So he's thinking that at one point you guys kind of almost started working together at the Three of Pentacles, and then you went backwards. Instead of going to the Four of Pentacles to stabilize the energy, it's like you're going backwards. So now it's like a juggling again. Okay, anything else that we need to know here? Yeah, so he thinks you're not interested in commitment. That's what it is. Like he feels like you're, you're not interested in being tied down to anybody, or maybe just not to him. Yeah, yeah, because what he thinks? He thinks you're a little bit perfectionistic as well, right? Because he thinks that you need to know for sure that you're gonna have success. Instagram. Yeah, exactly. If only he would say. Oh, okay. Did you ever send him a request? Yeah, no, he's definitely a little bit scared. Like, I mean, at the King of Wands, yeah, he feels like he's really smart and he can come up with things. But at the same time, he's like, okay, I can be smart and come up with things and with plans, but at the same time, I'm gonna go there and she's just gonna whack me, pretty much, right? What's at the bottom of the deck here? Yeah, see that Ace of Cups. This is always new love, right? And he knows you're capable of having a good, stable relationship with someone. Yeah, he feels you don't take any crap, you know, like you know what you want and you're not gonna like settle. Maybe like you're not compromising, you know, like he doesn't feel like you're a person that compromises a lot, right? So he's like, oh my God, like, you know, it has to be perfect. So he's like, but I think I know how to make it perfect, but I can't move because we don't meet. Let's get your advice here, my goodness. Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, he is divinely guided towards you though. Like, yeah, there's a pull there. There's a pull, and it's almost there. There's something like spiritual about the way he sees you. Like I've caught that before too. It's almost like he's, because that's why he stays at peace. You know, in a way, I think that's why he kind of like stays back too. Is because it's almost like he has this feeling that you guys are gonna end up together anyway. You know, but he's like, when is it gonna happen? Let me rush this, let me hurry this up a little bit. And then he kind of gets cold feet. He's like, oh, okay, but I gotta really know what I'm doing. All right, so what is Benita's advice here, Spirit? Yeah, so again, talk to him. Yeah, see, that's the message he wants to bring to you. So it's coming up in your reading, right? So the exactly the thing he wants to do, Spirit is like, you should probably do it. Just, you know, I think he doesn't have a confirmation that you want to be with him. Like he knows you like him. He knows that there's something that attracts you to him. But at the same time, he's like, is this in my head or is this actually real? Like she hasn't given me any actual reason to think this. It's just kind of, he feels it, right? Like, yeah, no, poor guy. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands, they're like, present yourself as the Queen of Wands, and I'm gonna tell you the difference, right? Because right now he sees you as the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, like I said, it's powerful, it's a fighter, you know, it's all this and that. And you know, your spirits are saying, keep that fire energy, but you know, put it more like into the feminine, right? So you know, like if you could, in a way, just kind of, you know, still have an energy that's intimidating, but not quite, you know, that that's scary, right? Because the Queen of Wands, she is approachable. She's still very strong. She won't take no crap. She's holding her ground, but at the same time, she's kind of like open to offers. Yeah, so this is not about you changing yourself in any way, right? That's not what it's saying. And yeah, if you want to be, you know, like in something in the masculine energy, so the masculine is more kind of uh outward focused, right? The feminine energies, like the queens, are more attracting things, and the masculines are more like go-getters, you know, like go and get it. So they are saying, if you do want to keep the masculine energy, that's absolutely perfect. We all embody, like the gender doesn't matter here, right? But if you do want to embody the masculine energy, try to put it more into the feelings, you know, like rather than, because the fire is like the fight, right? Is the action, is, you know, kind of like being out there, right? But the cups are more like emotions, feelings, understanding, connection. It's, yeah, they're both divine energies, right? And they both have good and bad parts. But yeah, they're saying, you know, when it comes to the emotions, you can be a little bit more masculine, because the King of Cups, it's also very balanced as well, because you're worried you're gonna lose your balance, right? So that's why you probably project that energy of don't come here unless you come perfect. Yeah, the Knight of Swords again. Yeah, and the Sun. Yeah, be willing to listen to him. That's what it is, you know. If you can make it, if you can put it like in a way, you know, where he's like, okay, I'm willing to listen, you know, like that's pretty much all you need. Yeah, right. You try to run away, right? So he perceives that as aggressive, right? Yeah. Yeah, so spirit is like, you know, if you can actually, you know, like try to master your emotions a little bit, and you know, kind of like try to put that energy into your emotions, you know, then you don't feel like running away so much, right? Because again, it's, you know, it's a king, so a king is stable, he's got a throne. I say hi and then zoom off. Yeah, so that's why, but yet, despite all this, he can still tell that you like him. That's how funny it is, right? Yeah, see, and Spirit is also saying this relationship will be successful. There's a very nice, even give and take here that's possible, right? So there's something very divine about it. Yeah. You are most welcome, Benita. Let's see if there's anything else we need to know here. Okay, and don't be afraid of the broken heart. Spirit is like, you know what, like, yeah, that whatever, like broken heart you might have had in the past or in life or in general, they're saying it's not always, like, don't let that, I don't know if you guys can see this, let me try. See, so you see she's like an insect that's being pinned to a board, right? So they're saying don't let your heartbreak pin you down, right? Like, don't let it. Yeah, and then again, a King of Swords. So they're saying there is a plan, and with the Judgment here, is like there's a plan that's about to be put in motion, sometimes in the coming future. And if we are in a energy of sadness and worry and stuff, we're probably not going to be able to tap into the energy, because there is a divine plan for the two of you guys, but yeah, there's it's just a lot of like kind of fear and just like previous trauma, probably from past lives too, and yeah, Spirit is like, this lifetime there's a way out of it. Okay, so yeah, don't be afraid. I honestly don't think you should be afraid of this relationship. And I mean, you clearly like him too, like I can tell, because you're kind of quietly stressing about like how you could be with him, but at the same time, it's like you say, right, it's kind of that instinct of like running off. And I get it, like I'm sitting here, like preaching, but I know exactly what you mean, and it's not, yeah, it's very hard to control, that's the truth. Yeah, but you got what it takes though. Alright, Benita, if there's anything else, let me know. Otherwise, we are going to move on to Queen. What will evolve romantically with my connection with Davon? Pronounced Davon. Okay, sounds good. I gotcha, Queen. I gotcha. So let's do the same here, relationship spread. And see what we get. You guys spend time together? Did you have lots of fun? Are you guys like kind of together, but it's not official yet, or? I am seeing the Lovers here. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords as well, so let's see. Okay, so for your energy, you do feel left out. You feel left out of something, or maybe you feel like you need to leave him out of something. But yeah, there's like the first, when we get the Five of Pentacles, like the first card out, right? It's almost like something is not enough in the physical, right? So yeah, maybe you feel like he doesn't include you enough, or maybe he hasn't introduced you to his family yet, or maybe you want to do this to him, right? Maybe you want to keep him at a distance. But either way, somebody's feeling left out here, and it popped up in your pile, so I'm thinking it's probably you. And the Six of Swords, so you are, okay, so Spirit here is saying maybe you have before felt left out, and you feel like this relationship is your way out of that energy. Okay, what else can you tell us about the Five of Pentacles, so Queen can know what you guys are talking about? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there's something like almost like a marriage. You want marriage. You definitely want long-term commitment, and you feel like it's not gonna work unless he's going into like a long-term commitment kind of energy. And I feel like you're willing to leave him, to kind of you try to kind of gauge, is this that kind of relationship? And if he's not, then you're like, I'm out of here. Okay, so it's giving a little bit of like previous trauma kind of thing, but you know what? I feel like this is healed, whatever it was. Like at first I was worried with the Five of Pentacles there, but yeah, I think it's you being willing to just kind of like leave. How people are. Yeah, because I saw the Queen of Swords already. That's why I was like, Christian thinks he's nice. I don't like his language sometimes. He curses a lot and smokes weed. He knows, can't stand the smell, but other than that, he's cool. Okay, you guys have both been married in the past. Okay, so yeah, this is like really speaking to your to you know what you want. And if it's not, a proper seed that you guys can plant together and turn it into a big beautiful garden, and if it's not leading to some kind of marriage or some kind of long-term commitment or anything like that, you're like, yeah, I am ready to go at any time. I know where the door is and I've gone through it before. I know how to do it. I'm gonna do it so damn quick. It's not even funny. Okay, I like that. That's good, like take no crap, that's for sure. Okay, good. Ooh, I like mean to people last few years. That's why you see the Queen of Swords. I'm Cancer though. Well, but that really speaks to your healing. When a Cancer person can show up as the Queen of Swords, girl, you've been through it all. You're like, I'm a water sign too. Trust me, I know. Okay, Nine of Wands. He feels your boundaries. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, it's I don't think he's trying to put up boundaries, but either way, he knows the strength. He knows your strength. Okay, so this is about you. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Look, the same Queen of Swords fell right on the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if you talked to him about what you want from this relationship, but he knows what you want because he knows you are going to cut him out with the Queen of Swords if he doesn't prove to be a good seed that you guys are planting together, right? Like a good beginning. Okay, so he seems to be clear. You're making this damn clear. Oh, but look, love. Yeah. Yeah, well, like if he compromises and stuff, like, I mean, that's like definitely up to you. But yeah, when we read the energies, at least we can kind of tell if he's like a good person or whatever. Okay, and I'm getting the Two of Pentacles here. So he wants to start this, like you came up with the Ace of Pentacles and he's matching you with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it's almost, he said, yeah, okay, yeah, perfect. Because you know what? He's not lying. Like he's not lying because to your Ace of Pentacles, like he's willing to add another, right? So we can get the ball rolling kind of energy. Yeah, because he sees you that you're the Empress. Look at this. Okay, so he sees your values, smart man. Holy shit, and the Emperor behind it, dude, this is a match. Man, this guy sees you. I don't know what he's been through, but he's not blind. He's not freaking blind one bit. Yeah, look. Well, no, because he's the King of Wands, right? So he's been through a lot for sure. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's seriously this like I'm goosebumps. Like this is a match, yeah. And him showing up as the King of Wands, he also knows what he wants. Like he wouldn't back down. Like he sees your spiritual strength and he's like, oh, that's good. It's almost like it takes one to know one kind of energy. So that's why he can see your Nine of Wands, right? Like he can because this is spiritual strength. So he can see it because he's had to master it at some point as well. Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, because I see strength here. Like he is definitely a strong person. Yeah, he seems nice though. Like I mean, I don't get like a mean energy at all, but definitely there's strength there. Yeah, look, love came out again. The Three of Wands, which is the future, the Magician, which is when we start making things happen, and the Ten of Wands as well. So yeah, this Ten of Wands, it's a lot of energy. So Spirit says there's so much energetic output and input between the two of us is like there's a lot we need to start doing something with it because it's not necessarily electric but it's giving kind of lightning honestly, and there's like so much energy and Spirit is like we're gonna have to ground it with the Magician. We're gonna have to put it into something, otherwise we're about to explode here. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much is saying okay, let's talk and let's see what this relationship means. Like, do you guys want to be with each other? Do you want to marry? Do you want to have more kids? Do you want to live together? What do you want to go on a trip? But whatever it is like there's a lot in the ethers that we need to like bring down. Oh my god, this is funny. I love it. Yeah, look again, Emperor, Empress, or no, Emperor and the Lovers. Look at this. So we got Emperor, Empress, and now we get the Lovers like in a row. And I shuffle my cards. Like I shuffle a lot. I'm not a small shuffler. Ace of Cups, which is new beginning. Ace of Swords, which is truth. Okay, so this is, it's almost like a gift. The Ace of Cups, I look at it a lot of the times like a gift. Is like the divine is like, we've been through a lot. So how about, you've done your test. So here's a gift, like here's a relationship that can make you happy, that can give you what you deserve, right? So, and right behind that, we have the Ace of Swords, which is the truth, right? Yeah, doesn't matter, the age is a thing, right? Like, I mean, it's a number, like they say, but I know what you mean, yeah. Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, the cancer season just passed. That's right. Yeah, my daughter is a cancer. But yeah, there's a foundation starting to get built here, okay? So, like we see, it kind of goes into a world, it's very balanced. Yeah, my daughter is 7, she's a cancer. Oh my God, she's a handful. She's a handful to get along. I mean, she amazes me, honestly. Like her emotional depth. Like, I'm a Scorpio, so I understand emotions too. But like when I see it in her, it's like, man, and she was born with it. I never taught her. It's my only kid, so maybe I just don't know, how like kids really develop or something. But like the stuff this kid showed me, like I cannot believe it. It's like, how can you understand this? Like sometimes she sees things before I see it. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like you're only 7, so like cancers come with a lot of intuitive gifts, man. Like now I understand that at a whole other level. And the Knight of Swords Spirit says you're gonna have to start communicating about this foundation here because there's a lot going on. There's in the spirit between the two of you, like energetically. So yeah, we need to start grounding this. We need to confess our feelings, like our hopes. Yeah, because like the hermit phase is over, kind of thing, right? Like we've already kind of investigated, kind of thing, right? Because I think you guys both kind of looked at each other and see, what it is. Yeah, she's got a Scorpio moon too, so I'm like, oh my God, at least my moon is an earth sign, but yeah, she is very emotional. She she's 7, she can literally read tarot. Like so many times I catch her, like, she's in my room and she's like, oh, I'm giving a reading for myself because I don't understand why grandma's acting so weird. She's like, something doesn't feel right. I'm like, kid, you're 7. Like how? No, yeah, they're little buggers, aren't they? Okay, so Spirit is giving us a heads up here as well, and it says, watch out because you guys are both good fighters. Okay, so if it gets to, like banding energy back and forth, everybody's losing. Okay, so this is not one of those relationships where like one person is much stronger than the other. He was saying he wants us to be official. Yes, he does. He does. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Look, it sees you as legacy. I actually believe that he wants to have another child with you as well. Despite whatever the age might be there. Do we have Queen Spirits here? This person means Devan, like he means the truth. He wants a relationship, wants long term, wants family, wants a forever person. Yeah, he's not lying. Yeah, I can already see it from the tarot here because he's divine masculine, so he can see your divine feminine in you, right? So yeah, no, he's not blind, and I don't think a person like him would even mess around with somebody that he wouldn't want. Like I don't think he wouldn't waste his time. Like he's been through a lot. Like I see a lot of growth here and stuff, right? So yeah, he wouldn't waste his time. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, I see. So yeah, he's not lying. No. Let's look a little bit deeper into his intentions, because you do seem a little bit worried. So let's see if we can put to rest some of those worries. You are so welcome, my darling. It's a pleasure. Okay, can you tell us some more about his intentions for this relationship? No worries, of course. Not to worry. So he's got a plan. Spirit says he already has a plan. Let's see what's hiding behind it. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles. So he knows you're worth his time. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is the kind of person that you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, so he can like present you to his family. Like it's with the Queen of Pentacles, you can take her home to your parents and your mom would love her. Your dad would be like, oh, okay, good job, my son. You know how to pick them. I'm impressed with your romantic skills, kind of energy and stuff. So he already has a plan. He's a Gemini, yeah. So with the Knight of Swords, yeah. Well, the King of Swords, it's more like an Aquarius, but either way, they are all mine, yeah. Yeah, because the Gemini is mutable, Aquarius is a fixed sign, so it's with the Kings. Okay, good. Okay, so he's got. Let's see if we can tell his plan. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay, so he wants to bring you some kind of a proposal or something. Is he gonna ask you to marry him? Man, I think he might. Yeah, so he already has a plan that yeah, because with the Knight of Cups, like I mean, what other proposal would it be to like live together maybe? But either way, he has something he wants to bring you. Yeah, and he's not even giving so much gift as he's giving proposal. Yeah, nice. Okay. So if he's thinking about that already, yeah, see, Ten of Cups, he knows. He spotted you. You know, so he knows that you are his wish fulfillment. And the Ten of Cups, he like literally, he's like this person. It's not even like he's the kind of guy that is like, I need someone to complete me. But you know, like when he saw you, like when you know when he sees who you are and stuff, he's like, yeah, this is the person that will complete my life. Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. He's got the best of intentions. And there's a seriosity and a weight about his energy. Like he is, and especially with being a Gemini, that's how you know he's been through. Like, because normally Geminis are kind of, you know, shifty, right? But when you have a Gemini that has a plan and knows what the heck he wants from life, girl, that's a keeper. That's a keeper right there. Okay, and we have the devil energy here, so I think this is pretty much like a heads up. Okay, the devil energy doesn't have to be bad. It could be just be very stable and grounded, but at the same time, you know, like you want to make sure you guys don't go into some kind of like codependency emotionally or like anything like that, because you know, like with the strength of this love and this relationship, it could kind of turn into one of those us against the world. But I don't, you guys have been through so much, through like too much to go there. But let's see what they want to say about the devil here. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, of course, because he's probably been looking for this for a long time. Yeah, so Spirit says, you know, if we start having those chords, kind of like, you know, like throw, you know, just again, you know, that kind of codependency, like, oh my God, if you leave, I'm gonna be screwed, or like all of that. Spirit is like, we're gonna have to cut that down at the root, okay? Yeah, yeah, flaky, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, Gemini is close to Taurus, so maybe he has a lot of planets in Taurus too, and Taurus is like so freaking grounding. All right, so okay, okay. So let me get something else about this devil energy here. Okay, so the Five of Swords, it's like an energy of conflict, almost kind of like fighting. You know, so maybe yeah, if you guys get to the fighting part, then yeah, I don't know who's gonna win. So let's see here. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Okay, so it's almost like sometimes the communication between the two of you can appear to you as if you're fighting, as if he's fighting with you, kind of thing. And Spirit is like, that's not it. He's just really direct in what he's saying. So, you know, don't let this turn into mental conflict. The Five of Swords, right? So don't let it go there, because you know that's just gonna confuse you, and it's not true, right? So it's almost like misinterpretation, like misunderstanding kind of energy, and it's got to do with communication for sure, right? Yeah, and look, the Queen of Swords, because you're gonna cut them out if that happens, right? So Spirit is like, remember to cut it out before it actually gets there, right? So then you can save your feeling. Yeah, because it truly is love. Yeah, the Seven of Cups here is the confusion. Yeah, with the Five of Cups as well, right? It's like an energy of illusion and confusion, and with the Five of Cups, it's something that will lead to sadness and very like regret and low vibrational kind of energy. Yeah, so it's almost like, you know, sometimes maybe you feel a little, maybe they're saying, you know, like sometimes, you know, we all have good days and bad days, and sometimes we're kind of like low vibing kind of thing, right? And in those days, you know, somebody comes to us, says something direct, and we misinterpret what they say, you know, and I'm thinking it probably works both ways, like not just with you, with him too. But, you know, since I'm talking to you, I'm gonna say it as if it's you. Yeah, see, so that's in the, you know, like in the future. It's a possibility. And yeah, it's just you know, also like something with lack of faith as well, you know. Yeah, and again, they're repeating, it's an Ace of Cups. This is a gift. right? Like this is definitely a gift. So, but yeah, that's like further on into the future. However, you can kind of illuminate these issues before, when the relationship is still kind of new. Maybe get them used to that kind of okay, like just what do you mean? I don't want to misunderstand you. Like kind of try to, because see, like when you're a Cancer or a Scorpio or like a water sign, you know how it goes. Like we are so empathetic that we feel like we know what the person says it before they even freaking say it, right? So spirit is like, be careful because you might misunderstand. Okay, so just kind of like let it go for a minute, and then just kind of like clarify what the hell is going on, because with the sun here, it's this is the highest vibrational card, right? So with the sun, it illuminates stuff so we can see it clearly, so we don't have to be confused, right? Yeah, and with the Knight of Pentacles, this you can trust them. So Spirit says, this relationship is based in trust and look, communication. So the Knights are giving an energy where it's like we are building, where we are in movement, we're going towards the target, right? So yeah, Spirit is like, don't act in, or no, not don't act, just don't let it be one of those situations where you have to cut him out to that Queen of Swords, right? Because like, I mean, it's gonna work out, like it truly will. You guys are good for each other. Yeah, so there are things that will have to be transformed in time, like of course, like when we integrate new people into our lives and relationships and new energies, then we do have to transform as well, so we can incorporate and integrate those energies, right? But yeah, just don't don't lose faith at the Seven of Pentacles. Don't lose faith in this relationship, even though maybe sometimes you don't see the results of the hard work you put in right away, right? And I mean, it's kind of like how it happens in life with everything. Yeah, don't end it. All right. So, and also you're gonna, if this guy kind of, turns around and becomes something that he's not right now, like negative, I feel like your spirits will tell you for sure, like one way or another, especially if you're into like tarot and stuff, they will bring the message to you, like through your dreams, to whatever, but they will bring it, right? So, but yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I feel like it's gonna be a very good relationship. Again, the guy has a plan and he wants to be with you, absolutely. Like, want to change him, but hope to go bad. Yeah, so that might that will probably maybe like turn into some a little bit of an issue there, but like basically like Spirit says, let's compromise here, right? Yeah, because like, yeah, it's love. Look, Two of Cups is literally love, and Spirit also says if you do want him to change some things, it's he will mirror you. The Two of Cups, it's a very reflective energy, right? So if you do want him to change in something, it would be a good idea for you to maybe like do something and then he will mirror it. Yeah, and then again, obviously not too much compromising. We don't want anybody walking over anybody, right? We're all adults here, but yeah, no, it's a good relationship. It's more than anything, this reading, like your spirits just want to tell you, is like, listen, you can trust it, like you can trust it, work with it. Nothing is perfect in this world, right? But I get, yeah, you're definitely past the stage where you expect like perfection like that, right? Yeah, just by virtue of everything you've overcome so far. You are very welcome, my dear, and I am glad I met you today. Yeah, I know, get your heart broken 17 times and then it's like, yeah, I finally look at things differently. Yeah, that consistency, that's with that Knight of Pentacles, yeah, that's what gives that energy of trust. Yeah, and also Spirit is here, like sometimes, you he might not understand. It's almost like, and again, as a Cancer, you kind of have that, period when it's kind of like a little bit lower and you're kind of, in your feelings, and you're kind of, you take yourself away from the relationship. He might have a problem with that. Okay, so try to be clear about, yeah, again, the Knight of Swords is telling us like all the problems you might run into, like seriously, from both sides, right? So yeah, Spirit is saying he might misunderstand, and he might take it as you being cold, but or not interested, right? But yeah, just make it clear to him, be like, yeah, I'm an introvert, like sometimes I need my space. Yeah, I don't think he will like that very much. Yeah, no, because he's gonna think there's someone else or something, right? So yeah, keep that in mind for sure. All right, let's get an oracle card. Get an advice for you here or two. All right, Spirit. What do you want Queen to remember, to keep in mind, to know? He talks a lot, yeah, right? So he's gonna feel like he's talking to himself. Like right away, I see the Three of Cups, which is kind of like a third party of some kind. So he's just gonna think that you're with someone else. Echoes, look, they're saying you beat some generational curses here. So this is due to you, like whatever spiritual work you've put into this lifetime. It's like he's giving heavy like chosen, like ancestrally chosen energy. So spirit is like, yeah, I don't know if you know maybe what happened in your, maybe like worldly ancestry, maybe your parents, your parents, like everything, but whatever it was that was the problem there, it's broken. Okay, so yeah, so this is due to you now. You like broke through some really heavy energies, right? So yeah, warrior, look, you literally broke some ancestral curses. We have echoes, right, which speaks to ancestry, and warrior, right? So you broke some chains here, you like freed you freed your line from some stuff. I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, you did that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because, like, ever since you said you were a Cancer, and with the Queen of Swords, I'm like, man, this was not an easy life, Like, I'm not saying you had, like, a really shitty life or whatever, but, it's, yeah, you've been through some things, absolutely, right? And we have peaceful here as well. So they are saying this is literally due to you, right? We have ancestry, we have warrior, and we have peaceful. So you see the connection there, right? Yeah, you're successful. You're successful, and now peace is due to you. And when it's kind of like the first relationship our soul experiences as one of those, like attracts like kind of relationship, and it's peaceful, is like we always go and like wait for stuff, we're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. And they're saying in this case there is not gonna be a shoe to drop. If you guys go separate ways, I don't even feel like it's gonna be too crazy. Like, you guys will just both decide and then kind of like disconnect, and that's it. But yeah, no, I think you're gonna stay together. Curiosity, yeah, this is a Gemini card too. To my own light. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you're doing it. You're definitely going in the right direction. Like, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like you cracked some heavy codes here. All right, do we have anything else? Angelic, yeah, so you have angelic protection. You are divinely guided in this. And we have white light. Look how protected you are. Like, literally angelic and white light. Like, that is your level of protection, right? You are very, very welcome, my darling. Yeah, and mindful and nature. Yeah, and there's I don't know, there's something, it's almost like it's saying like the earth itself loves you, right? So you've by breaking this ancestral curses, you like freed something about Mother Nature as well, right? So you definitely have a lot of help and a lot of spirits that literally adore you. Yeah, so now life is an adventure. Your purpose is to enjoy life right now, okay? So, like, I mean, I don't even think I've seen that before. So it's, yeah, I feel like your fight is done. Yeah, but the hardest of it, at least. All right, but let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know. You too, Queen. Thank you. All right, you guys, if anybody has yes or no questions, we do those free for subscribers here. Hello, Amelia. How are you? Welcome in. Will I win my VBA claim? Okay, let's see. Do we have Queen Spirits here still? Will she win her VBA claim? Yes. Yeah, you will, yeah. Yeah, there's something you need to keep an eye out for over there. It's almost like there's it's something that appears as like black and white, and they're like, look for that, look for the difference between things. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, super interesting. Yeah, you're gonna win that. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about duality there too. It's almost like, it's so obvious like what the right or the wrong is. Okay, Amelia, I got you. No worries, no worries. Let's take a look. Oh, those periods when mental health is a problem, eh? Fun for all of us. Do we have Amelia spirits here? Is Amelia's mental health likely to improve? Yes, it is. Yeah, there's a strong energy pushing you forward there. So let's take a look and see what we can do. We have protection. Call back your power. Oh, you have a person in your energy that's like literally sucking all your energy, Amelia. Yeah, you need to cut someone out you might not like. What they're gonna say in this reading, but you have too much of something. Something needs to go. Yeah, you're welcome. Where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, because you know why it's happening, because your soul is like calling you on some kind of a journey. Now doesn't mean you physically have to leave somewhere, but you're called to do something, and there are some energies who are keeping you stuck where you are, and that's why you have the issues, right? It's almost like your heart is upset, right? And it goes into the mind. You are so welcome. Okay, yeah, warrior woman. So they're saying it's time for you to pick up the sword of truth and start cutting things that don't serve you. Yeah, don't live a lie. That's what it's saying here. It's let's look a little bit. Do you know what this is about? Do you have any idea? Yeah, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. There's somebody in your energy, like literally, like sucking you dry. Star seed, see, and you do have star seed ancestry too. Yeah, let's see. I don't think so. Does Amelia have a person in her energy that needs to go? Yeah, see, it's saying yes. Yeah. Yeah, because it's almost like you're taking that, because I can tell here that you don't see this. Like whatever this is, you don't see it, because that if you saw it, you would cut it out. I don't think you're the kind of person that will let it happen. But it's almost like you cannot conceive of how some people can be. And you probably look at a person's intentions. Now if they have good intentions but their energy is like very very low, those people will not be good for you. Even when they think they love you, or they confess their love, like, right? So yeah, there's definitely someone here. Let's see, maybe they can tell us a little bit who. Yeah, Weaver, because you have a destiny. You're being called to something. Get grounded. See, you're an empath too. Absolutely. See, so you're picking up on someone's energy. Somebody's really like low vibing around you, really like a lot, and you don't see the danger in this person, but that's the person that's really messing up your energy. Okay, let's try to see who this is. Yeah, you're meant to do things. You came here with a mission. Yeah, see, Seven of Swords, I knew it. There's literally somebody in your energy, you have no idea they're there, and they do nothing but freaking plot against you. Yeah, because I'm getting starseed. Like, I mean, you're an energetic leader down here. Like, whatever you came from, you came to help Mother Earth awaken. To help the collective awaken to the true Earth, to the new age. And they are on you because they know the second your power gets unleashed, they're fucked. Right? So now the person that's holding you down, I'm pretty sure this is some kind of an attachment or something, that they have on them. It's almost like lower vibrational spirits act through them because they are not healed. Right? So yeah, you probably look at the person and you're like, oh, like, is my mom, is my sister, is my husband, is whatever, they are a good person at heart, but that's because you look into the potential. We just said mom at the same time. Oh God, please don't let it be the mom. Oh God. Look at the Five of Swords, man. Oh my God, Amelia, whatever this is, you need to let it go. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. This is like a coup against you. Like literally, this is a plan to keep you messed up. Is it, oh my God, I'm scared to ask. Is that Amelia's mom that's the problem? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go further with this reading, but I'll leave it up to you because I was feeling that we like literally said mom at the same time. Yeah, I could feel it. I have problems with my mom. Like, it's fun. It's probably why they sent you to me because I look at this energy and I know exactly what this is. Fuck. Okay, but yeah, let me know if you want to go any further or yeah, the truth they are like is the truth. Okay, perfect. So let's go. Okay. Yeah, the Fool. So Spirit says here we need to end this. Okay, this is a cycle that needs to end. Okay, this is like it's sucking so much energy from you, and it's almost like it's like a behind the scenes control. Like it's giving puppeteering energy. Okay, what does Amelia need to know? Okay, tell us about the mom. What does she need to know about the mom? Five, when she causes you a lot of conflict. Does she fight with you a lot? She causes you a lot of conflict. Yeah, and it's almost like petty disputes. Like every time you try to go somewhere, it's like something is stopping you. And he's doing it like behind. Yeah, he's doing it behind the scenes too. This is control. And this is also jealousy. Like she's afraid you're gonna surpass her. Yeah, see, because she sees she tries to block you from knowing who you are because, whatever, yeah, that's it. So it's almost like whatever is attached to her, she knows that the second you remember who you are, it's done. Like they are completely, completely blocked. She gave into her shadow. She lives from a place of shadow, right? So I don't even, she probably tells herself that, she loves you and she wants the best for you. And, she knows better than you know what's good for you. But no, she's the one that's causing you conflict and it's causing you your like a painful life. Yeah, so Spirit says they want you to move away from it because there's justice, okay? So your spirits have known. He's been brought up to, like, you can think of it as like an energetic court, council, whatever, but they are waiting there to bring the scales back in balance because as long as you are in her energy, they can't drop anything on her because you're gonna take part of it because you're too close. And with you being an empath, you probably know she's gonna call you before she calls you. Like, you probably know those days when she's angry before she even makes it home. So you know, it's almost like you're gonna say something to her and it's like how she's gonna react before you even say it. Okay, so yeah, Spirits is like this is karma, so she's building a lot of negative karma, and that's what happens when they try to keep a star seed under control because it's almost like the lower vibrational energies, they know the second you remember who you are, your fire comes online, you start shining, they have a problem on their hands because you are more powerful. The only reason the only reason they are winning is because you don't know what they're doing. Everything is behind your back, and you probably think that if you are to look and to kind of see what's going on, you feel like you betray your mom, right? And yeah, they know that they've been doing it. Like the same energy has been messing with you since probably the day you were born. To be honest, it's probably been messing with you in previous lifetimes attached to other people. And I wouldn't even be surprised if you've noticed the same behavior with like other people in your life as well. Because when we are a certain vibration, we click with certain like entities. Yeah, I'm getting that. Can you do you live by yourself? Do you live with her? Is there? Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I've done the same thing with my mom. Like I know exactly, and I know how like impossible it seems that it is. But at some point you gotta choose yourself. Yeah. Spirit says you gotta go at some point. Yeah. So okay. So now that we know what this is about, let's put these cards away and let's start asking for advice because this is not gonna be easy. Like you're not gonna fix this in one day. Right, so first you're probably gonna have to get out from under her. It's been getting a bit okay. Okay, so you know what, okay. Whew, okay, so you know what this is about. Oh, that makes me happy. I was like, where do I start? Okay, so okay, if it's been a journey already and you know what's up, that's really good. So let's see what your advice is from now on. All right, Spirit, so what do you advise Amelia to do now? Okay, Seven of Pentacles, they're saying keep going in the same direction. Maybe you feel like you're not really, you know, like getting the recompense for you putting love into yourself or you seeing the truth. But Spirit is like, no, we are going, even though we're not yet harvesting, we are still going. Okay, so keep going the direction you're going. You're doing good, even though it doesn't appear like you are sometimes. The King of Cups, they're saying stay. I'm gonna start releasing. Yeah. Well, yeah, because eventually, you know, like that's why I think they even sent you my way because they knew that I know this energy and I've dealt with it. And even me, like, it's been years. Like, I mean, I just kind of like fully cut it out like a month ago, to be honest. And it does make a difference, and you can get to that point where she will not affect you. So how she gets to you is because she unbalances your emotions, right? She comes and fights with you, and she said she knows how to push your buttons, right? And when she pushes your buttons, she's not like boop boop, she's like boop 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 boop, right? Like she's just like pushing your buttons hardcore. So Spirit says work on mastering your emotions, okay? So you can, even when she's trying to get you to fight or whatever, you can still stay calm, right? And the King of Cups, it's a person that's pretty much almost like a monk that's meditating, being in a super zen energy in the eye of a storm, like a bad storm, right? So we see a storm is crazy. There's like, houses being destroyed in there, like everything is flying. And there's the King of Cups just being like, because he's in the eye of the storm. So he knows the second he becomes unbalanced and takes one step right or left, then he gets pulled into the vortex too, right? So Spirit is like, there's a place of balance. So you need to work on finding that place. And yes, it's hard. Yes, it's a struggle. And sometimes it looks damn near impossible to do it, but that is your way out of there, right? Because if you, otherwise, you know what the danger is with this, that you can close your heart, right? And as an empath, well, as anybody, but especially an empath, like the second you close your heart, like it's bad. Like your energy goes like boom, like all the way down. So they are worried that she's gonna mess with you so much to the point where you're like, like I don't want to feel anything anymore. Yeah. Well, remember. I don't know why I said remember. I told my mom once, she was in a mood, and then she wanted to, like fight with me, and normally I would respond or I would do something, and I remember that time I like looked at her, and I was like, I will not get angry. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I will show you that I will not get angry. I said it in a calm, man. She exploded. Dude, she lost it. Like I've never seen her that angry. Like I could see it in her eyes. She was like gnashing her teeth kind of energy, because they get stuff from you, right? They get that, and remember, you're an empath, and as a starseed, your energy is powerful. They get a little ahead of it, and they are like high, right? Yeah, right. So no matter what, like try to find, or even maybe like go and research what the King of Cups really means. Like go and like look on some websites or find some videos or whatever, try to familiarize yourself with this energy, because that is the answer. That's seriously your way out. Yeah, see, the Magician. So they are saying once you manage to, they want you to realize this is not the whole story. We're like halfway there, okay? Now is the part where you start winning. Like a villain. Yeah, see, well, see how she's manipulating you, like pulling strings and all that crap. Yeah, that's how they do it. Yeah. And remember, like, when it's the parents you fight with, these people saw us growing up. They know things about you that you don't even know about yourself. Right? So, man, like, it's so easy for them to puppeteer us, and it's the hardest freaking thing on this planet to break free from a parent like that. Right? And she's probably that kind of energy where she likes to like blend and mesh with you, like, she's like, oh, I like the color red, and you're like, okay, well, blue is kind of my favorite. Like, how freaking dare you? How dare you say that blue is your favorite? Should be red, just like her, right? Like that kind of energy. So they can drive you up the wall, like they can drive you mental, literally, right? But spirit says you do have all the tools, okay? So even though you might not see it right now, you do, absolutely, you do have the power, because you are much more powerful than her or whatever is attached to her. That's for sure. Like you have the power there, right? So they just want you to be able to always like stabilize your emotions, okay? And then again, that doesn't mean having a closed heart where you don't feel. No, you do feel, but you let them go and you realize that these are feelings and they come and go all the time. The true you will remain, but everything else comes and goes. It's like a weaving of energy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, see, so at least you have the confirmation. Yeah, thank God. I grew up just with my mom, so I couldn't even like tell anybody. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, I'm glad you have support somewhere. That's great. Yeah, so Spirit here is saying, yeah, just get to that place of the King of Cups, and then again research or whatever you need to do. Like you can even email me, like if you want, I'll find something about the King of Cups, or I'll post a video or something. But anyway, the King of Cups, and then Spirit is gonna show you how you have all the tools, okay, to be able to overcome this. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad at least your dad is there, right? Yeah, see, and it's a gift. So they're saying the second you actually beat this, it's pretty much showing up as a demonic energy. I'm not even gonna lie, right? So once you beat this, you are going to get like a bunch of gifts and new gifts, and you're going to be straight on life purpose. So it's really giving that energy. This is the hardest fight of your life. Like this is the hardest. It's almost like it will not get worse than this, right? But the second you beat it, man, you're gonna be flying. Like you are going to get so many rewards for this. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, right? So, because they're saying after you deal with this and you completely break away from her, and the whole fight is emotional. Like honestly, this is a fight. This is an emotional war, right? But yeah, the second you're gonna do that, you are going to receive a new beginning and you can build your life literally the way you want it to. Right, so nobody's gonna tell you, you're gonna build it. The divine is gonna help you. You're gonna co-create the most beautiful things, just like you've always dreamed. Or maybe dream more of them when you were a kid. Maybe now, a lot of that kind of like went away. But yeah, no, you are going in the right direction. Keep going, stabilize those emotions, and you are going to see that you have literally everything. You're not missing anything. She tries to make you feel small, but doesn't mean you are small. Yeah, right. So yeah, you're gonna have to start speaking your truth as well. And yeah, you're gonna be able to, because right now you feel like you cannot speak the truth because there's such a backlash from her. It's not always gonna be like this. It's gonna get to a point where you're going to say things like they are. Yeah, and then now we're coming back to the beginning. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have. You are very, very welcome. I hope it helps. My God, this is, yeah, it's a hard energy to deal with for sure. But you know how they say, God gives the strongest battles to the strongest warriors, right? So there you go. Yeah, and I even got warrior woman here with the sword. That's the sword of truth. It's like just cut through the illusion, right? Yeah, because she's throwing illusion at you. What's this? Yeah, the tower. Oh my God, the tower and the devil. See, so they're giving me the tower and the devil energy here. So they have been waiting for you to wake up to your power, so they can bring the tower, so they can like literally like discombobulate this energy to the point where it like falls apart. Right now, I'm not talking about your mom. I'm talking about whatever is making her act the way she does, right? Whatever she allows to tell her what to do, kind of thing, right? Okay, well, I hope I will hear from you again, Emilia, and I'm definitely rooting for you, like hardcore. Hello, how are you? Is that Asen? Hello, Asen. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just really been struggling. The anxiety, not to really know. Yeah, but see, the anxiety, that's where like mental illness and stuff, usually that's when it comes in, right? Like anxiety and depression and stuff is when there's something, because you cannot have your full energy and function at like peak consciousness and have mental problems. Like it doesn't work like that. Like usually it's because somebody is like taking something from us, or we're dripping energy somewhere, or dropping energy somewhere or something. So like, yeah, you try to make the connection there, because they are in fact related. Hi Vanessa. Yes, I will. I was just gonna go grab a drink. But yeah, you know what? I do free yes and no questions for subscribers. But today I've been doing readings too. So yeah, I can do one for you as well, sure. Yeah, I haven't been live on YouTube in like a week. I did go on TikTok, but not on YouTube. My daughter was sick, so she was home and can't do anything with the little bugger. Alright, guys, I'm just gonna go grab a drink and I'll be right back. You're welcome, Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa, are you still here? I just want to make sure before I do your reading here. Oh, okay, you have to go to work? Okay, sounds good. Okay, does anybody have any more questions or anything? Otherwise, we're gonna do another collective reading and then I am going to log off. Let's get another deck. Okay, what secrets can we unveil? What do we need to know? All right, Spirit, what do you want to talk about? Okay, Marina, sure. Go right ahead, my darling. Okay, let's do your question first before we start this collective. I kind of like this angle better. I think I'm gonna keep it here for YouTube. Yeah, right here. Excellent. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. You're welcome, Vanessa. So, do you have to go back to work or? You guys, I think the comments are not updating fast enough. Is there a way to hear my spirit guides? Oh, okay, sounds good, Vanessa. So I'm gonna take a look at your question, okay? If you can hear me. Okay, so is there a way to hear your spirit guides? Well, you can hear them intuitively, and there are people who can actually like hear them. It's almost like you hear, like not the kind of hearing when you think you're going crazy. You know, there's there are people who have like clairaudience, it's called, but a lot of people, like I feel like they hear the spirits through the intuition, right? But at that point, you really need to know your mind and your feelings, right? Because if you know your mind and you know your feelings, you know what's there that's not coming from you, and then you have to like also kind of come from a place of protection, because when you open yourself up to the ethers, just like people, spirits can be good, bad, good intentions, bad intentions. So it really, like, you know, when you use it intuitively, you really have to know who the hell you are, right? Yes, Latoya, yes, you can definitely ask a question. All right, but let's see. Yeah, just go ahead and ask your question. It's just gonna take me a couple minutes here to answer to Vanessa first. Okay. Will Anthony take more action in our relationship? All right, Vanessa, so this is for you. Let's see. Will Anthony take more action in their relationship? Do we have Vanessa's highest vibrational guides here? Yeah, so yes, Vanessa, he will. Let's take a look and see what his intentions are there. Let's use the tarot for this one. All right, so let's see. What can you tell us about Vanessa and Anthony? Well, let's just do a quick relationship spread here. Okay, so for you, Vanessa, I have the 9 of Wands, so your boundaries are definitely up, and you are now willing to let this person in, unless first you can trust them, okay? You're like, yeah, I've been in relationships where they said they love me, and it turns out that they actually like hurt me more than anything. So you're showing up as the wounded warrior energy, which tells me you've been through stuff, you've been hurt before, and you're definitely not about to walk into another one of those situations. But Spirit comes here and they say the wheel has turned, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune here. It's almost like before you had to deal with some things, then you learned who you are, and now what you put into a relationship is what you're going to get back. Okay, so Spirit is saying if your boundaries are very high, then you're not, you know, if you don't allow love to come to you, then literally you cannot come in, because yes, you're blocking out danger, but you're also blocking out blessings as well, right? So let's look a little bit deeper in the lessons. Okay, so you attracted people who were less than good for you before, because you had to learn certain things. You had to learn what you want, what you don't want. You know, it's almost like you had to find out who you are by people showing you what you're not, right? So all the like betrayal, the pain, the, you know, leaving out. Yes, I've been so patient. And yeah, but see, he cannot step up as long as you're in the Nine of Wands here. Like literally, he cannot step up because nothing gets through, right? Your boundaries are so like solid that he cannot come through. So definitely trying to learn boundaries now. Yeah, and you're doing very well with those. Like at the Nine of Wands, that's a very strong. Speaks of spiritual strength. Okay, the Nine of Wands, like this person can kick some serious ass. Okay, so you are far from weak. Like definitely far from weak. And it's one of those relationships, you know, like when sometimes we meet people who hurt us for us to know what we don't want, and then we learn the lesson. We learn to love ourselves. We learn to put up boundaries, and the lesson is learned. So there's no need for the universe to send you this type of people. So you have learned the lesson here with the Hermit. The wheel has turned, the karma has been paid, and now it's time for you to receive love, to receive what's due to you, to receive what's right for you. Right, but then again, you're closed up, so nothing bad comes in, but nothing good comes in either. Right, so I feel like this person is trying to, but you know, it's just your defenses are like it's super strong. Yes, you guys, I'm just gonna do Vanessa's reading here really quick, and then we're gonna do some more questions. You betcha. Okay, and we have the Four of Wands. Spirit says this could be a very good relationship. This could be a success. Okay, so finally, what's due to you is coming. Okay, so there's definitely, it's now one of those relationships where Spirit is like, no, he's bad for you, don't believe him, right? And, you know, then we come back, but I love him, I gotta try, right? Like, he's not one of those. He's more like Spirit is like, hey, you know, like, we know you're strong, but like, open up a little bit, right? So we can give you this thing because this person is good, they've done their spiritual work. And yeah, look at the King of Pentacles. This person broke generational curses and stuff. Like, I mean, he is very stable, very trustworthy, very abundant, and probably really good and looking too. You know, the King of Pentacles, he speaks of like physical health and stuff. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? What can you tell us about Anthony? Yeah, not, oh my goodness. Okay, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This person is good. It's stable. He's very independent as well, and he's standing in his own power. The Nine of Pentacles, he's definitely not the kind of person to get into a relationship to get something from someone. Like, not even close. Like, Spirit loves this person, okay? They appreciate him. He's done his fights just like you have. And I think he's more at the point where he's willing to, you know, give love a chance kind of situation. But either way, he is presenting as a very strong, independent, and good person. Because, I mean, the Pentacles, they speak to benevolence, right? Like the King of Pentacles, it's the kind of guy that everybody wants to have as a dad kind of thing, you know? Like, he's very trustworthy, he's giving family, he's giving abundance, he's giving stability, he's giving respect. Okay, and he does it. He's not in a relationship because he needs someone. He wants to be in a relationship with you because he likes you, right? Because he wants you. And at the Four of Swords, he's overcome his mental issues as well, right? So like all his fear, you know, all him like trying to play dirty. Like, he is not playing dirty. He knows peace. He knows how hard this work to get to that point. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. Right? So he knows like the fight, and he appreciates that, right? And the reason he's coming towards you is because he sees what you have accomplished too, you know, at a developmental level. Okay, so I don't see any problem here. Like, honestly, the only thing is just the boundaries being a bit too strong. Yeah, oh my goodness. See, he sees you as the High Priestess, so he knows you're spiritually very strong. Right, so with the High Priestess, the only reason he comes towards you is because his intuition is telling him this person has learned the lessons. Okay, this person can, you know, I'm talking about you, like the way he thinks, his intuition is like, this person has learned the lessons. They know how to appreciate a relationship, how to appreciate love, you know, and you're not the kind of person that would take advantage of him, because that's was probably what happened before with him, right? So he knows you've gone through that like hermit phase where you integrated and you know you understood what life is about. So he trusts you, okay? And he trusts himself too. Yeah, so that's the reason he's coming towards you. He's probably met other women and they were like, oh my God, like, you know, like a bunch of like ditzy people that want his money because of the King of Pentacles, you know, he's showing up as abundant, right? So, you know, he probably attracted people that were like gold diggers or, you know, like that kind of stuff. And he does not vibe with that. Like he does not want it, right? So he sees that you're honest. You know, he sees that you've learned the lessons, that you can appreciate a good relationship, and that's why he chooses you. And again, he chooses you. It's not like he needs you, right? I like this guy, honestly. Yeah, like energetically, he's looking real good. Yeah, and the Two of Wands, he's willing to do more, but he will not. He's not the kind of person that will force others into a relationship, you know. And he's got, like, believe it or not, his intuition is really, it's you know, like functioning at a very high level, right? So he feels your boundaries and he feels like you're asking for your space. So, you know, the nice, like respectful guy he is, he gives you that space. But the second you lower those boundaries a little bit, he will come in because he knows he's waiting for you to open up to a future with him. But, you know, he's almost kind of like saying, I'm not going to plan anything because I don't really know if she wants it. Yeah, and it's love. Look at the Two of Cups. You guys mirror each other. So he's the kind of person that will mirror you, right? Like if you put into the relationship, then he will pour into the relationship. You know, if you back up, he will back up, right? And then deal with his feelings on his own, because he's definitely like a grown up. He's a big guy, you know, big boy. He knows, you know, he doesn't need somebody to take care of him. Okay, and what's the relationship about? Eight of Swords. Okay, so this relationship is about freedom, okay? Both of you guys have gone through times when you were in the Eight of Swords. That's a period of self-imposed mental limitations, almost like spiritual imprisonment. Is giving like Matrix, you know, like, but yeah, you guys have both overcome it, and yeah, now you're coming towards each other because you're both free. That's what I see. That's what I see. And at the Four of Pentacles, you're coming together to build a foundation that is stable and can probably show the rest of the world that relationships could in fact be good, even though like most people forgot, you know, like we don't believe that anymore. But yeah, no, you guys are meant to like literally help the world, you know, like show them how refreshing things are. And the Five of Swords here, there's something with revealing lies and mental conflict as well. So it's a lot with the mentals here, like, you know, the relationship, the point of you guys coming together is to overcome a lot of mental restrictions and limitations. Oh my god, why are all the cards falling? Okay, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles as well. So we're meant to overcome the idea that, you know, we plant, you know, we put energy into relationships and then we actually harvest nothing. It's just a waste of time, okay? So you guys are both meant to see with each other here that it doesn't always have to be like that, okay? There are times where we have a relationship with the proper person, you know, we pour into the relationship, they pour into the relationship, and lo and behold, we get a baby out of it, right? Like, I mean, energetically, right? Not necessarily a baby, but yeah, either way, you know, it's meant to show the both of you that actually it could happen. Yeah, and with the Six, you guys are perfectly aligned on the Lovers here, right? And again, it comes down to choice, right? So yeah, the Divine is trying to show you that it doesn't always have to end up, you know, bad. Yeah, and your guides are there, you know, your guys' ancestors approve of each other as well. And this is love. It's a gift. The Ace of Cups, this is a gift from the universe because you guys both learned your lessons, you know. So you advanced spiritually and you've gone to the next level. So now you guys attract people like yourselves, right? We don't attract the bad, you know, shitty people anymore. Now we attract good people because we learned the lessons. Yeah, but that's what I have for you, Amelia. I hope that gives you some guidance and or confirmation there. And also let me know if you have any more questions. All right, who else do we have here? Okay, Latoya, are you here? Just let me know if you're still here. And I have your question there. Just let me know you're here and then we can look into it. Or otherwise, Arisha, if you are still here, I can answer your question as well. I don't know if Latoya is here still. And also, you guys, these readings are, I make them public, the live YouTube, after I log off, so you guys can always come back and, you know, kind of re-listen to your readings if it helps you. Okay, well, I think both Tarisha and Latoya left. I think in that case, you guys, I'm going to log off. I'll be on tomorrow at around the same time again. And I'm going to work on some videos because I haven't put out a video in like a month. But life is being quite crazy. Latoya is there, but I cannot see them. Yeah, are my comments not updating? I don't know. Let me click some buttons here. Yeah, no, nothing is clicking for me. What the heck? No, I don't. Oh, so maybe, yeah, maybe my comments are not updating. Let me try to go from my other phone and see if I can see it there. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate you. Thank you kindly. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so Latoya, okay, done. Oh my goodness, oh my god, sorry you guys, I'm like way behind. I don't know why it's not updating my comments here. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, nice shirt. Thank you, thank you, I appreciate you. Hello, Daniel. I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, KCMR. Told my wife Maria admitted my elder daughter in a college in her city. So what will happen now? Clearly, when she wants a divorce. Do you see something for now? Okay. Okay. Is my son's father Tay going to end up unblocking me on Instagram? Okay, let's see. I'm good, Daniel. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's see if the father of the child will unblock Latoya on Instagram. Do we have Latoya spirits here? Okay, will her son's father unblock her on Instagram? Yes, is giving a yes. Will that be soon? Okay, will it be this month? This week? Yeah, I feel like it's going to happen soon, Latoya. Yeah, he will. Okay. And I think we also had Arisha, but she probably left. Okay, so okay, and Cynthia, I had a reading by you 2 nights ago, and literally same night I had a dream of him. It was so vivid. I remember because the dream. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, when we tap into a person's energy, a lot of the times that happens. Yeah, dreams have been like really like prevalent lately too. Yeah. Hello, Cynthia. Sure, Cynthia. Let me do Daniel first, and you are going to be next. Okay, so Daniel, you still here? Happen now the show she wants the force. Okay, so let's see what will happen now. Okay, perfect, Daniel. I see you. All right. Sorry, guys. We lost the music now. You're welcome, Cynthia. No worries at all. None. I don't know why the comments are not updating. That's just silly. Hey, YouTube. Okay, so let's see. What does Daniel need to know about the situation here? Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords here. And then we also have the Queen of Cups, okay? And we have the Moon as well. Okay, who's the Queen of Cups? The Eight of Pentacles. And who's the Queen of Swords? Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Do we have Daniel spirits here? Okay, is either the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Cups the ex-wife? Yeah, is she the Queen of Swords? Is she the Queen of Cups? Okay, and the Queen of Swords, is that the daughter? Okay, so it looks like there's something about your daughter. It's almost like she's going to, kind of like become a lot more like logical and kind of, just kind of go and build and do what she's doing. And I see her like removing herself from any like emotional conflict that's been going on. Okay, and I see your ex-wife here. She's trying to like perfect um herself, looking like she's like a good mother, a good woman, like very loving and stuff, right? So she's gonna definitely like keep on working at that, but it's nothing new. Like you've seen this before, right? So I'm sensing a lot of kind of like manipulation, to be honest. So she's gonna try to perfect that and to appear like the good guy and everything. But I feel like your daughter knows, right? And she's so done with emotional conflict. So she's gonna kind of do her thing and build her life, and kind of like move away from all that emotional stuff that her mom brings onto her. Yeah. So your daughter is definitely walking away from that with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. She cannot wait to get the heck out of there and to do her own thing. And she's probably not even gonna look back for a while, honestly. She's just gonna keep on going, small steps. She's very determined, and she's going off to build her life because she is so done with your ex, well, with her mother, saying, I love you and I want the best for you and look how good I am and please, like I'm amazing. How can you not see it? And I'm the best and the best mother you could have. You're lucky to have me. You know how it goes. So yeah, your daughter is like, this is like confusing because you're saying one thing but you're doing something else. So I don't know, and I'm giving up. Trying to find out whether or not you're a good person. So I am just going away. I'm going off, and I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, she does. Yeah, your daughter does too. Like, I mean, she's confusing because it's her mom, and especially at this age, like it's kind of hard to kind of turn against your mom, but she definitely knows that something is wrong there, okay? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Decio. Thank you. I just saw your comment. I appreciate it. It's very nice. Yeah, she's 16, right? So she's getting to that age too. Yeah, and again, we have the Page of Pentacles. She's going to plant, new seeds somewhere else into a world that she can build for herself, and she has her dreams. Like, I mean, it's a very like dreamy energy, right? Like we can see her there. She's dancing with the butterfly. She wants to transform, to turn into a person that's probably nothing like her mother, from what I'm seeing here. Because yeah, I think, I don't know, your mother is your mother, her mother is going too much towards her, like it's so like interested in her life and everything, and your poor daughter is like, can you please get off of me for a minute so I can think for myself? I'm not a baby. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't think she fights with her mom too much, but she's just so sick of it. Like, she's so done. She is cute. Yeah, she is cute. Yeah, she just wants peace. She wants some mental peace. Is like, can we please have quiet in here for once? Can I hear myself think? I'm trying to learn who I am. I'm trying to learn my mind, and I can't because you're yapping all the time. Like, literally, that's how it's showing up. Yeah, with it, because it's confusing her. Yeah, she is toxic, and yeah, your daughter is just so done. I don't think you guys will reunite, to be honest, just because she doesn't seem to be a very good person. Will there be reuniting here? Okay, is Daniel done with her entirely? Yeah, no, I think it's done, Daniel. It's just because, she like refuses to change. And because she's convinced she's a good person. Like she's like, like you guys see her being kind of like two-faced and everything, but she thinks that's love, right? Like some people are so deluded that they actually like lie to themselves first. Like it's crazy. Okay, anything else we need to know about her? But yeah, your daughter, she's going in the right direction. She has a head full of dreams and a heart full of desires, and she's going to get them. She's like, I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, C5 of Wands, because your ex, she's like, oh, I'm good. You guys don't know how to love. I'm the only one that knows how to love. But she's bringing freaking nothing but pointless conflict. Like that's it, right? It's like that little like snake over there. See, it's like, oh, I'm so nice, but she's the freaking snake that won't let people like move. Like she needs to get out of the way. Yeah, because they're confused, right? Yeah, she is giving very much. So yeah, she's gonna, what's gonna happen to your ex-wife? I've seen cases like this. She's gonna end up by herself with no one to like suck their energy, and eventually she's gonna have to put that mirror to herself, right? So she's gonna refuse it, she's gonna do anything, but eventually, like the way spirit does it, I've noticed, especially like, in this like late years here, yeah, they're just like, they are gonna leave her alone with nothing and no one to rely on until she starts staring at those smoky mirrors that she erected. Okay, Arisha, I got you. You're next. Was I gonna ask anything? Oh, okay. Will the daughter come back to Daniel? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's see. How does your daughter see you right now? Is there anything you need to know about that? Look, that's the King of Cups. Oh, okay. So they see the mom as a Queen of Cups in the reverse, a confused, very confusing energy, and they see you as the good guy, the King of Cups, who actually has his emotions in check. They can rely on you. With you, things are not confusing. Everything is clear. Everything is peaceful. There's a lot of like loving energy. There's a lot of support, and yeah, it's see, and look at the snake there, right? So they see you as this here, and the snake that cannot freaking come up to you. See? Yeah. Um, I think it will be a process. I don't think it's gonna be like, like a one thing. Will it be a process with the kids returning? Will we see some movement within a year there? Yeah, so Spirit says you will see some movement of the kids coming towards you within a year or so. So let's pull a time oracle and see what they say. Did we do that last time? Yeah, no, we should see if the dates match, right? If anything changed. Yeah, they do. The King of Cups, it's an absolutely like adorable like energy, honestly, because it's stable, it's mature, but yet it's so empathetic, right? And it's also kind of, like when your daughter like talks about like, dreams and wanting to do things, I think she got that from you, to be honest, because yeah, she's definitely attracted to. It's almost like she feels like you would in fact support her dreams, like she trusts you, like because if her mom says something like, oh no, that college is not good for you, she has ulterior motives. But if you say, I don't think that place is very good for you, like, try it if you want, but I don't think it's your place, like she would actually trust you, but her mom is just like too much. Oh my god, I'm getting next couple of days. Now take this with a grain of salt, but you're gonna see some movement. Yeah, by the end of the day, yeah, it's gonna be quick. If you haven't heard from your daughter soon, especially the one we're reading on now, like you're gonna hear from them. Yeah, like soon. Yeah, it's yours, Daniel. It's yours. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I wish you the best. If there's anything else, let me know. Never heard. Yeah, because I got like by the end of the day in the next couple of days. So, again, don't take that like literally, but there's definitely like a movement towards you, and it's gonna happen quick. Yeah, it's not gonna be like a year or anything, like I would say, like, yeah, probably before school starts. I wouldn't even be surprised if you got a call from your daughter and be like, I can't handle my mom anymore. Like, can I come over or something? Like, yeah. Okay, let's see if you get money from Michael. Will Daniel get money from Michael in August? Yeah, that's a strong yes there. Oh my goodness, Cynthia. Yeah, you're going through an awakening with your third eye there. That's beautiful energy. Because it was written for him and I was finally able to explain. Hello, Leo. Well, you know what, Cynthia? That yeah, you know what? I just don't know his energy. We should probably like quickly take a look into his energy first and you know, see like if this person is even good for you, if your spirit's like you know, like what how he presents himself. Hello, Leo. Okay. Okay, but first, I think next in line, you guys, would be Arisha. Arisha, are you still here? Okay, still here. You asked before. Do we seriously say that at the same time? Okay, so yeah, let's do Arisha next. And let's see, let me find your question here. Okay. Okay, does Otis have romantic feelings for me? That's it, right? Okay. Do we have Arisha spirits here? Does Otis have romantic feelings for Arisha? Yes, he does. Is this person good for her? Okay, so it's a good relationship too, Arisha. Hallelujah. Okay, let's take a look into his energy. Okay, you're a little bit worried. You don't really trust him, do you? Yeah, it's almost like you find him a little bit maybe intimidating. Yeah, you feel like he's got a lot of fire, of passion, like he's kind of like out there, like expressive, and maybe he's a popular person, you know, so something like that. Maybe it could even be that he like talks loud, or there's something about him that you're like, oh my God, this person is a lot. Connected. Okay, yeah, because there's something with the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, you don't really trust them. You're like, yeah, this could like very quickly turn into a shit show, essentially. Yeah, because I can see that. Because right, like this is the King of Wands, which is like a powerful kind of like person, and that's you over there, kind of being like, I don't know, this guy could potentially be too much. Like, what the heck? Hello, Riza. Okay, let's see his intentions here. Okay, the Knight of Cups is coming towards you with some kind of an offer. You know, could be maybe even like an apology about the past or something for missing, for being not there for a long time. But yeah, no, he's definitely in his feelings here. Yeah, he's making a plan about how he can present this offer to you. That's nice. Okay. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's some kind of a heartbreak here as well. So I don't know how it ended before, like when you guys stopped talking and stuff, but he knows. Yeah, let me see whose heartbreak this is. Oh, because he's oh okay, so he feels like you're a little bit upset with him maybe for missing for so long, but at the same time he's like there's a truth here that you don't know. Yeah, it was a heartbreak. Okay, yeah, because with the yeah, so he wants to it's almost like he was gone because he was like working on his like resources, finances, on his body, on something to do with his maybe a status or something like that. And yeah, he wants to explain to you why he was gone for so long. Yeah, he's like, okay, I didn't just leave because I was bored or because I had someone else. There was actually like a very valid reason as to why he was not in your life for a while there. Okay, he kind of broke. Yeah. Yes, Leo. Yes, absolutely. Let me just finish Arisha here, and then I think we have one more question, and then it's you. Yeah. Okay, I tried to talk to him, but he thinks I'm playing games. Like what? I after national. Yeah, so what he got out of it, he's not like hurt about it or like anything. He's just like, she's clearly hurt, but you don't know the truth. Let's see, what the heck is this truth here? Yeah, see, it's something with them. Like, I don't know, maybe it's almost like he had to go off to find this peace. Yeah, there's something with stability. Is like, it's almost like he had to be on his own for a while. Yes, there are definitely like he wants to come towards you, yeah, and he wants you to trust him because he can see that you don't trust him here. Yeah, and he's divinely guided to come towards you. See, it's almost like sometimes you might, like whether you believe it or not, I feel like if this person prays, like they pray that you hear him out and you see the truth because he can see that you don't trust him and it hurts him. Yeah, because he wants a new beginning. Look, he's like, let's just plant the seed. Let's just, like build a life together. Let's build a relationship. Like he wants to build, and he knows that there's something from the past that's not clear, and he wants to bring clarity to you about that. Okay, can we trust him, Spirit? Yeah, you're gonna see. So he's gonna come explain everything to you. Let's see when this is likely to happen. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, he can stay away from you. See, like there's something about you that attracts him a lot, and just the fact that you ended up with a broken heart, it just doesn't sit right with them, like in any way. Will he come up with an explanation soon? Will it be within the year? Okay, yeah. So he wants to explain something to you. Let's see when because he's like pretty much sitting there with the explanation, and he's waiting for the right moment to come. Like he likes my stories with them even. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, he wants to connect. Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah, and more than anything, he like wants to fix, whatever. Because it's almost like there's a misunderstanding here. You think something happened, and he's like, no, something else happened, but he can find the right moment to tell you that. Okay, we're gonna check to see if there's someone in his life. I met him in June and it was weird. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so it's saying it's the wrong time. So that's what it see, like exactly confirmation. So he wants to explain to you. It's almost like he's gonna come and say it could even be something like, okay, I was depressed or I had problems with my family and I had to go off into the woods for 2 weeks and for 2 years and get my mind together. Something like that. Yeah, see, the wrong time. Next couple of months. So he's gonna come with an explanation within a couple of months for sure. Okay, anything else? Okay, by the end of the month. Okay, September. Look at this. Next couple of days. Next month looks promising. Yeah, so I feel like next month he will tell you some things that, yeah, a truth that you do not know. Okay, let's see if he's got someone in his life. I don't think he has anyone in his life because he's very attracted to you. Does this person have anybody besides Arisha in his life? No. Does he want to be with her? Okay, that's good. Is he hoping that she will accept him? Yeah. Is he afraid that she won't? Yeah, see, he's also afraid that you're gonna turn him down as well, right? Probably like how you acted like nonchalant and stuff. He probably like took that information and transmuted it into, oh my gosh, she's mad and I don't know if she'll take me kind of thing, right? But yeah, he does want you. He does definitely wanna have something with you, and he likes you. He's very attracted to you for sure. Yeah, but let me know if there's anything else you want to look into. Okay. You are most welcome, my darling. It's a pleasure. All right, let's see who is next. You guys, I think we had Cynthia. Cynthia, you were next, right? And then Leo after. Okay. Okay, let's see first if you should give him the letter. Okay. Do we have Cynthia spirits here? Should Cynthia give him the letter? Okay, so spirit says no, that letter is for you, right? So it helps you, and you know, it could potentially be too much information for him. Yeah, that would, you know, that because that letter is like really you wrote it for yourself, right? To kind of like, you know, get your mind around what happened and to get your feelings out and stuff. Okay, so like, I mean, if you want to give it to him, you could, but you definitely don't have to. Oh, sorry. Oh, you gotta know too? Okay. Yeah, because it's a personal thing, right? That's between you and your spirits, between you and yourself and stuff. And you know, sometimes people don't need that information, especially when it's from the soul like that. Yeah. Okay, do you want to know anything else about this, Cynthia? Or is that it? Hi, Sana. I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm looking over on this side, you guys, because my comments are not updating. So I have to like read it on my other phone. I'm so glad you're here too, Cynthia. Oh, I mean, Sana. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay, what did the... I'm glad you're doing okay. Let's see. What did the dream mean? Okay, you know what? I'm going to use this oracle deck here. Okay, what did the dream mean? Third harvest, daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. Okay, so it helped you. It helped you with your soul. It helped you with your heart. It gave you something that makes you feel better. That gives you like sweetness. Okay, so was the dream good or was it bad? Okay, manifestations, sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips, at other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and spirit as the magic unfolds. Okay, so it's something to do with manifestation as well. Yeah, let me see. Let me see what do I know about that dream. I couldn't understand, but we were together. Oh, okay, so it's something with, yeah, because it's something with sweetness. It's like almost like a spirit gave you like a break, you know, like something to experience that kind of like nourishes you for a bit. Yeah, see, they're saying we're right about that. Was it a gift? Is this person good for Cynthia? Okay, so I don't know how he was showing up before Cynthia, but it looks like, yeah, I don't know, like yeah, it's spirit is saying, you know, you're probably gonna be with this person. You are you know, you are advised to go in that direction. So did he show up as good or bad for you before? Yeah, and it helped with the manifestation too. Is like almost like they try to light up a fire inside you because you know, as we all know, like desire is part of the manifestation process, right? So first we need to want things, we need to dream of things in order to have them. Sana, if you just give me a minute, I'm gonna take a look into your situation after, and then I will log off, you guys. He showed up treating. Okay, it's good. So yeah, Spirit pretty much gave you a sneak peek of what your life could be with this person. Yeah, because it's almost like he gave you, you know, like with the third harvest here, is like there's a period of quiet coming up, but then we're going into spring, and that's when we get to that like manifestation, right? But it's almost like he showed you what this could be. Yeah. Push me away with his word. Oh man, one of those. Okay, yeah, surrender. He's gonna surrender to his desire for you. You know, he's probably got like his own battles to kind of fight on the side. Okay. Spirit, does this person want to come towards Cynthia? Is he pulled towards her? Does he also dream of her? See, because he dreams of you too. You guys are connected. Mm-hmm. Is he likely to come forward soon? Will he message? Will he give her an explanation of things? Okay, so it looks to me like he does want to fix everything. Like, you know, it definitely looks that way. Yeah, so let's see. When is he likely to come forward with some message here, or with something? Do you guys talk at all, or is it like completely no contact? Next week looks promising, okay? So you can expect to hear from this person, I would say, by the end of the month for sure, if not next week. I know, I hear it when they're like, you deserve better. It's like, how do you know what I deserve? You almost came through in July. It's happening now. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'm getting like pretty much like right now. Like honestly, I feel like you're gonna hear from him. It's not gonna take long. You are most welcome, Cynthia. It's a pleasure every time. Thank you for being here. You feel that? Yeah. Yes, Leo, you can definitely do that. Now, Leo, before we go into it, I'm not gonna like start preaching or like anything here, but you know what? The more you concern yourself with like what the karma of other people, the more you kind of don't move forward. Okay, so I get it, I'm human too. I want to know if people get messed up for messing me up. No judgment, like it's not a judgment. It's literally, I just want you to know that the less you focus on that, the more energy you have for yourself. Because when we wonder, you know, how someone else's life is, what do we do? We send that person our energy, right? So try to, you know, when we say call your power back to yourself, you know, be stable in your energy. It's much better. But no, I understand why you're asking. Sounds good, Cynthia. No worries. Yeah, right. So yeah, it's like I'm not, you know, I'm not sitting here preaching. I'm human too. I know how he's like, man, that bastard needs to get it. Like it really messed me up. You know, I completely get it. But okay, so if you understand that, let's move forward and let's see. Do we have Leo spirits here? Oh my goodness, Leo, your spirits are here, like heavy. Okay, if Azadine has Azadine got his karma for bullying Leo? Yes, actually. Yeah. And it's always like that. Like, I mean, karma, it's almost like it's automatic, you guys. You know, you like go and destroy something, something will be destroyed for you. Go and build something and do something nice, something will be done for you. It's literally like karma is like a matter. It's seriously like a tool of the universe, you know? And karma is like always alive because it matches like energies and it's always right. You know, like karma doesn't make mistakes, right? But let me know, Leo, if there's anything else you want to know about this or anything else. I got you, Sana. Yeah, I just want to see if Leo has anything else. Okay, yeah. You know, Senna, let's not Senna, I mean Leo, let's see what you need to know about this person because something is like definitely like irking you over there. I can tell. So let's see if we can get you some peace here. Were you in a relationship with this person, like romantic or just kind of like friends? Or I don't necessarily need to know, but it does help with the reading sometimes so we can make sense of what's happening. Yeah, of course, Leo. Like I said, I'm human too. Like these things, I've gone through it. That's why Spirit put me up here, right? Okay, so look at this. First card out, we have freaking justice. Okay, so Spirit is like the scales are balanced, are being balanced right now as we speak, because maybe you feel like this will go unnoticed by the universe. Nothing goes unnoticed. So the first card out, confirmation, we have justice, which I mean, you know, we know what justice means. Hi, Andre. Andre, just have Leo and Sana, and after that I can take a look into your situation. Okay, Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness, Leo, so you're showing up as let me just see. Yeah, false hope. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and you know what? You're showing up as the Queen of Cups here. Okay, and when the Queen of Cups gets justice, man, that justice is heavy because the Queen of Cups offers unconditional love. Okay, the Queen of Cups is the kind of person that forgives, you know, forgets, moves on. She just wants peace. She just wants love. She's the kind of person that turns a house into a home. Okay, very, very artistic. There's a certain like poetry. There's a certain almost like a mother feeling about the Queen of Cups, right? She is just freaking sweet. Okay, very like also like empathetic, emotional. There's something angelic, like very angelic about the Queen of Cups. And when somebody takes advantage of the Queen of Cups, the universe will move for you. Oh my God, false rumors. I'm just in. Oh my goodness. That is so. Yeah, see, even like Marina knows what happens to people who mess with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, because the Queen of Cups will not protect herself, you know, so the universe lets it happen, lets it happen, lets it happen, and then they get in there and they are screwed. You're feeling the energy, Marina, eh? Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles, so the universe is saying that person should have built with you. Okay, so they said they were gonna build with you. They made you, like literally made you trust him. And let's see, then he probably turned around and bit you in the butt. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Oh my God, this was an atrocity. Like this was literally an atrocity from a person that you trusted. Narcissist won't even cover it, my honey. No, this is more than narcissist. This is like evil incarnated. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, like I'm seriously goosebumps. Like this is and to do the Ten of Swords to the Queen of Cups, man. Like who does that? Yeah, no, this person must have attachments. Like there's no way. There's no way. This is like, yeah. No, I can sense like a very like hellish energy. This was a demon that was attached to this person. That's why it probably felt like so epic and unbelievable to you because it surely was out of this world. No, no worries, Leo, none at all. Yeah, see, but look, everything is being mirrored to him. See, like, look at that. Like, everything is being sent right the heck back to him. Yeah, and then the Three of Pentacles, this is in the works, right? So yeah, like, you know, like this is it. Look, like, you know, like you said, like false hope for the future, right? Like future faking kind of situation at the Two of Wands. You know, the Two of Wands is kind of like when you're standing in the door, you don't really know where you're going, but you know for sure you're going, right? So you know, it's almost like, you know, he never made clear plans, but he always made you, you know, believe, like gave you, left you to understand that something will happen, right? And then what happened? This damn Ten of Swords, which is like an atrocity, is the most painful card in the whole damn tarot. The Ten of Swords, that's it. And the person that feels the most, whether it's good or bad, is guess who? The Queen of Cups. So to give the Ten of Swords to the Queen of Cups, that's a sin. That's a sin. I think this person will pay for this for not even just this lifetime. Like they are definitely under some kind of like spiritual prison. Like he literally messed with the wrong one this time. And I don't think it's the first time the soul did this either. You know, like I'm pretty sure, you know, he did it to like other people, but you know, don't touch God's people, you know how they say, you know, like when yeah, this time it was the wrong one. Let's see. He won't be able to like move and stuff, right? Like, yeah, let's see. How is this gonna affect the person? Let's see. Let's take a look. Okay, what does Leo need to know about how this person will pay for it? Oh, snap! He's gonna have to watch you be abundant and in a beautiful relationship and just having like everything you actually deserve. See, I told you, let universe freaking deal with justice. They make it like even more poetic. Wow, okay, so he's like, look, he's gonna have to freaking watch you being the Empress and he won't be able to come in. You know, he's gonna like look and be like, I really should have done the right thing. Why was I so dumb? I didn't know she was like so amazing. I didn't know she was gonna be so good, and now she gets to be good with someone else. Oh my god, this is epic justice, man. Leave it to the universe. Yeah, and he's gonna be left out. So what did I say? Gonna watch you as the Empress and be left out on the outside, you know, like the Five of Pentacles. It's a card where there's a person outside in the cold. They are poor, they don't have money, they don't have food, they are like begging, and they're looking through a window, and inside the window there's a family having beautiful Christmas dinner with like candles and love and warmth and like everything, and this guy will be fucking stuck on the outside watching you, not being allowed to come in. Oh yeah, absolutely is working in your favor, Leo. Absolutely. Yeah, and they are even telling you, like, I think they sent you my way today for you to hear this so you can kind of like let go and move on. Because the quicker you let go and move on, the quicker whatever this is gonna happen. Yeah, and everything will be returned right back to him. Look, see, that's you over there. And he sent those mice towards you. So mice usually stand for, you know, like problems, blockages, a whole lot of, you know, mess kind of thing and danger. And look, it's going from you to him. Okay. All right. And yeah, you're going to be there like perfecting your life, writing your own story. Like literally, you're probably going to forget that this person ever did anything to you. Like, yeah. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups, so they're gonna watch you have a beautiful future, a beautiful love, and you know, just be the amazing, authentic person you are. Because I can see you're very authentic, you're very empathetic, you're very intuitive, and yeah, you're going straight into Empress energy. It's almost like the universe is saying, I allowed this person to come into your energy so you can remember who you are, who you truly are. Because you are shiny, like, you know, you're a very, very good person, you're loving, you're creative. Yeah, just go on with life. This person will regret every little thing they did. And they, you know, because now you're like, why would he do that? And it's funny because the times will change and the person will be like, why did I do that? And he won't even have his own freaking answer. Yeah, see, Knight of Cups, we're going in that direction already. This cannot be stopped. Oh my goodness. Okay, Leon. Well, that's what's happening. I'm sorry you had to go through all that, but you're going into a good time. Like the universe is rewarding you for, you know, for staying strong and for not closing your heart through this pain, you know, because you could have gone and see, you know, like seek revenge on him and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, but no, you're just, you know, kind of sitting there working through your emotions. You know, you're still the good person you've always been, and now you're gonna get a soulmate coming in. Yeah, because that's what you deserve. Hello, Marianne. But let me know if there's anything else you would like to know, Leo. Otherwise, we are going to move on to Sana and then Marian. Now, you guys, when I answer your questions or do a reading for you, especially if it's free, I will ask you to subscribe to my channel if you could. So just let me know you guys are subscribers when you ask your questions. Okay, so all right, Sana, what do we have for you? Sorry, Sana, I'm just okay. Xbox, Fahad, current thoughts. For me, no contact. Okay, I gotcha, love. I gotcha. Oh my goodness, Andrew, you have a manager falling in love with you. My goodness. All right. Okay, so we have Sana, then Marian, then Andre. Okay, and then I think after that I will log off, you guys. Okay, so what are Fahad's current thoughts towards Sana? Ooh, he feels how he's blocked. Or wants to lift the blockage because he came up in the reverse. Yeah, wants to lift the blockage. I don't know, he's like trying to come towards you with something to make contact. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. He's like juggling that energy. Yeah, he's trying to get something moving, something started, something that's been frozen for a bit. Okay, sure, Benita. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he wants to perfect something. He wants to put work into like a relationship or maybe even like work or wants to offer you like a position or something. Yeah, he feels the blockage now and see like look, even if you look at her face, she's starting to wonder like, did I do the right thing? Did I really have to do that? Okay, what's the Eight of Pentacles about? Yeah, it's almost like something is not working. Yeah, this is about work. Yeah, like even at work, things are not working properly at work. Yeah. Yeah, there's some, it's like his life is not going or his work is not going the way it should be. And he's starting to wonder if it's because of you. Yeah, see, and he misses the understanding you offered him and, you know, like the stability and stuff. Yeah, see, like he's really starting to wonder. He's like, man, like, what's this? That I really need to do this? Like, was that a good idea? Yeah, because work is not, something is blocked over there. I wouldn't be surprised if you heard from this person. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Absolutely. So things are not working as they should. When you were there, everything went a lot better. Played with her. Oh my goodness, yeah, no, it's he made the wrong choice here. Like he definitely made the wrong choice, and he's like, why would I do that? Like, why did I do that? Okay, how's the work going now? Okay. I have a lot of court cards here, so I'm just gonna try to untangle the energy. Spirit, that I read this correctly? Is the does he regret letting Sana go? Is the other person as trustworthy as Sana would be? No, see, he made the wrong choice. Like literally, he like kicked out like his best person. Yeah, exactly, right? So now he's like, why aren't things working if I made the right choice? Like why aren't they? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's trying to come with the Page of Cups here. I think he's gonna come with some kind of an apology or something. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, he's regretting it to say the least. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, he knows now. Like yeah, he's like he learned a thing or two about choices, let me tell you that. Yeah, see, because he didn't make the right choice, the four of wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's not working out for him. Yeah, because whoever that person is okay, so there's no balance. You know, he's almost like there's some kind of a divinity that left, that when you left that place, and they're not getting the harvest. Look, she's showing up as the damn like spider, whatever the hell that is, right? So this is lack of harvest into whatever we're investing. And I'm sorry, but this page of wands looks pretty freaking sad to me, right? So she doesn't have experience, she's not mature, she's not responsible, she's, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, he might have. So, yeah, maybe he's like, kind of like starting to wonder about his choices, like altogether. I know, right, Benita? Like, that's so funny. Like, he's like, what the hell did I do? Like, I built my own web of lies. Okay, what is Benita? What is Santa advice to do now? Okay, so they are saying if they come back, if this person comes back to rehire you, don't go, because he's gonna turn into something that you could feel imprisoned. And if he's nice and everything, like he's probably faking it, and the only reason he's coming is because things are not working. Okay, so spirit says when somebody's coming because they know they did something wrong, they have good intentions, they want to fix everything, it was not fair to you what he did, then it's fine to go back. But he is just coming because he doesn't have a choice, so yeah. Hi, Battery. Jan. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Sana, but that's what I have for you. Let me know if there's anything else. Otherwise, okay, so we have okay, let's do Benita's question. Benita, let's do your question quickly if it's a yes or no, and then we have Manaiza as well, and Marianne, and I think there was someone else, if I'm not mistaken. Andre. Moniza? Okay. Moniza. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking over on this side because my comments are not updating. Oh, perfect. Okay, sounds good. Is Sean dating someone right now? Okay, hang on, Benita, I gotcha. Is Sean dating anybody right now? No, it's not showing up in his energy. Yeah, I don't think so. So even if he talks to somebody, it's not someone that he would like to have or anything. It's not even showing up in spirit. Okay, sounds good, Patchery. Thank you for stopping by. See you tonight. Yes, Marian. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. When is he likely to give Santa his degree back? And thank you for the nice comments, Santa. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, when is he likely to give Santa the degree back? Give it time, it's in the works, and next couple of months. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is already working on that. They know you need it. Okay, so okay, let's see for Marianne. Do we have Marianne spirits here? Okay. Does M and Marianne have a future together? That's a no, Marianne. Is this person good for Marianne? Yeah, no, your spirits do not like them. Let's see quickly why. Why? What's wrong with this person? Oh, they don't do even exchange in relationships. So in this relationship, you would have to like put in a lot of work, but this person wouldn't put much in. So they are just there to reap the benefits. Yeah, and they're gonna present it as if it's love, but it's not love, you know. They are just gonna make you understand, like make you think that is love and they are mirroring you, but there's not gonna be no mirroring there. Yeah, see, so they're gonna get you emotionally, but you know, like years, 10, 15 years later, you look at it and it's like, man, I've been alone in this relationship. I have done everything. You know, I planned the wedding, I plan every trip, I clean the house, I go to work, I raise the kids, and that person is just kind of there. Okay, so yes, your spirits are like not a good one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, then we have Andre. Is George, my manager, falling in love with me? All right. Do we have Andre spirits here? Is George falling in love with Andre? Oh my God, yes, excellent. Let's see. Look, before I get excited, is this a good relationship for Andre? Yeah, it is, despite your doubts. Okay, will they be together? Yeah, there's huge potential there, Andre, for you and this person. That's for sure. Yeah, let's see what we get. Yeah, you don't quite see it yet. A lot of it, it's kind of like hidden behind the veil. But yeah, no, there's a story here. There's a big story. Why is everything falling? Yeah, and it's divine guidance here. My goodness, I got two major arcanas. Like, I feel like you guys will be very important in each other's life. Oh, thank you, Sana. You're so nice. Thank you. Yeah, wish fulfillment. Ten of cups. Soul tribe kind of energy. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you and Queen of Cups. You're gonna get what you deserve because you're very unconditionally loving. Okay, so yeah, this is your person here for sure. You're welcome, Miriam. You too, Sana. Live long. Bless your heart. Yes, Manisa, I think it's your turn. Yeah, and after this, I'm going to. You're welcome, Andre. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna log off, you guys. I gotta go pick up my daughter from camp. Okay, Manisa, have you already? Are there any blessings coming towards me? Okay, let's see. Do we have Manisa spirits here? Are there blessings coming towards Manisa at this time? Okay, there are. Let's see what the blessings are about. Ooh, some kind of a victory at work. Okay, so it's either somebody you're going to be working with, but it's giving like some work, something to do with your work, with your money, with your finances, with your life's work even. Let me clarify this work here. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. It's something your life is gonna get a whole lot more exciting. It's almost like maybe right now you kind of, you know, you feel that you're not doing a lot, like you're kind of like, you know, in your feelings and nothing is really going on. Spirit is like, strap in because there's a lot is about to happen. Yeah, you're going into your winning season, you betcha. Yeah, you're stressed out that you're not going to be successful in life or you're not gonna have all the things that you want or whatever. No, you will get, and with the Six of Wands, that's giving recognition. Okay, so people will see you win. Okay, and yeah, the Knight of Cups that says you do have lots of blessings coming towards you, and it could be a person coming towards you as well with a little cup of love here. Yeah, but don't, Spirit says don't stress. You stress about this, like, you know, kind of like too much. If everything is gonna work out, it will work out. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I see a lot of building and I see a lot of, you know, kind of like new relationships or relationships that deepening in some way. Okay, Mina, if you just give me 1 second, we will take a look at that. Yeah, it better be new person. Is that a new person coming towards Manisa? Yes. Yeah, it's a new person. Let's try to take a look and see when that's likely to happen. Okay, so they're messing with us a little bit. It's giving, it's happening now, and it's the wrong time. Okay, so it's almost like spirit is working with somebody to bring themselves to the level that you need them to be at energetically in order to be with you. So spirit already your spirits already have a person in mind for you, and it's almost like they're discussing with that person's spirit team to make sure that person is kind of like up to date and functioning properly before they can come towards you. Yeah, it's time to move forward for that person, and it is for you too. And I also get next full moon as well, right? So spirit says if you could try to, like kind of like manifest this a little more, are very, very close to that full moon, right? Which is basically when everything comes true. Yeah, it's worth the time. And spirit says also, like waiting for whoever this is, whoever this is coming for you, it's gonna be worth waiting for, okay, because this person is gonna be your person, and let it be a mystery. So your spirits are being a little bit secretive about it, and I feel maybe, like if they tell you, then you would just kind of like sit there and wait, right? So they're like, yeah, let's not do that, let's move on with life, but know that it's happening. Yeah. All right, I hope that helps, Manisa. Hopefully rich as well. Yeah, well, you're gonna have a lot of victory when it comes to the money. There's something with your work. I don't know if you're opening a new business or getting a higher position or getting some kind of a promotion or I don't know, maybe it's something that you do as a hobby, you end up like selling it and makes you rich. Like one of those things, but with the money, you're definitely gonna be good. That was the first thing that came out. Yes, please. All right. Mina, are you still here? Oh, okay, yeah, because yeah, there's some kind of a success, and that's to do with your work, like that Three of Pentacles is work. Okay, Mina, let's see. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Let's see if the person you're interested in is returning your feelings. Do we have Mina spirits here? Highest vibrational spirits? Excellent. Is the person she's interested in also interested in her? Yeah. Is this a good relationship for Mina? Yeah, it is. Okay, so yes, he's interested in you the same way you are, and Spirit says it's a good relationship, which is definitely a blessing, okay, because we get a lot of no's when it comes to relationships. So yeah, your guys' spirits will help you get this relationship going. You have a lot to learn from each other, and it almost feels like something that is destined, right? So let's pull some cards and see what do you need to know about this person. Okay, so for you, okay, so you are looking for somebody that's very, very stable, and you want long-term commitment, okay? So the hierarchy is like basically you're looking for something, like marriage or something, like a very high-level commitment. And okay, this person just ended something very, very, like a relationship that was very harsh. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, I see that that's what you're looking for, right? And that's why you're attracted to this person, because there's something in him that kind of like gives you that hope here. Oh my God, so this person is been through something. I don't know what the hell he's been through, but it was harsh. It was harsh, it was painful, and there's a justice call on whatever happened to him before. And it's almost like you are his gift for the spiritual work he put in. It did, like something happened to him, and he's got good karma coming to him, which obviously makes him like a decent person if he has good karma. And it's like you are the gift that the universe is offering him, so it makes like both of you happy. Yeah, see, look, justice and protection, Seven of Wands, and for something that ended very painfully, and somebody cheated on him or something. I don't know, something terrible happened to him. Yeah, lied to him, confused them, like, ooh, yeah, I don't know what this poor guy is being through, but my goodness, somebody really messed him up bad. Yeah. You're welcome. And all of you guys, you're welcome. Now I'm going to log off here. If I forgot anybody, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to log off, you guys. I'm gonna go live on TikTok tonight, and I'll be back here tomorrow. Okay? I took a week break because my daughter was home from camp, and yeah, I meant to come on like every day, but you know how it is with the 7-year-old. But yeah, I'm and also these readings, you guys, I post these lives after, so you can go and check them back, you know, in the future or later if you you know, take down the date or whatever. And yeah, I think that's it. If anybody wants to book a private reading with me, my website is in the channel description and quite easy to find. And thank you all for spending this time with me. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.